it's a cherry hard candy, not a cherry lollipop. Just because the stick aspect makes that cumbersome.
Yeah, but it's a cool visual.
It is, but it's also like a choking hazard in the middle of a fight.
You know.
What's a choking hazard?
A lollipop.
You mean you don't want to use a lollipop in the middle of a fight for your life?
Yeah.
Imagine one of you tripping and it getting shoved down your throat.
That is exactly what I pictured. I'm like, maybe...
Like, you
Not
know me well as a DM then.
Like, you roll a nat one on an acrobatics check. It's like, did you eat the magic candy? You did. Well... Here I have this reverse impromptu tracheotomy. Hi, Ken.
Hello.
Let's find this, whatever sticky spot was on him.
Yeah.
Hooray. Let's do another one of those. Do I have... Plenty.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Alright, small group tonight.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh my god. Stop
What?
it with the Snapchats.
Who's making that noise?
I think Jimmy's
A
Snapchat.
phone.
Go protect Christian, okay?
No.
Go get him.
It's charging up.
I need to train you better. You are not a good attack dog. Oh, he's going. He's going. He's leaving.
He's circling. He's like a shark.
Carpet shark.
It's not Christian, nor am I. Hello.
Okay. I'm gonna roll this to determine. Okay.
I cast plane shift, sending us all back to the Feywild.
Damn it.
When I asked earlier in MLN chat how I should mess with you guys, somebody says make them fall into a time warp. That puts them back at the start of the campaign.
I mean, if we keep our levels.
Nope.
Fuck.
The last 2.5 years just did not happen. Sorry, guys.
No.
That's not happy reading that. No, it's like, I'm out.
It was all a vivid hallucination of Millie because she was actively dying from the spider bite crit that would have killed her in like session 2.
Here I was about to say everything's been in Soul's head after he got kicked by the chocobo.
Oh, yeah. It's about the time everything started going wrong.
A much more exciting life flashed before my eyes. Okay. With that said, you are on the ocean, crossing the salt, as they say.
Who's that?
People on the ship.
Hmm.
Well,
18.
Nobody says that to me.
I did have one small
who are you and what have you done, Soul?
one small retcon I wanted to do for last session.
What's that?
So when Millie was talking with Seto and Feo Ul, I went in that conversation thinking it was a relatively private conversation, in that it was just like the hall was much longer than it actually was.
But I had mentioned that the whole thing had collapsed and Tanya died.
Yes, but that didn't tell us how long the original hall actually was.
So you don't want people to hear certain things.
The only thing would be that just the part about the memories. So like Millie would have, knowing that the group was there, Millie would have had that conversation in Sylvan and then relayed to the group everything minus the memories part.
That's fine.
So
So the group doesn't know that you asked them to take memories from you.
yes, but all the other stuff about, getting everyone returned, confirming Sid is alive and safe, and basically getting 100 years in the mortal world before returning to the Feywild so Millie can spend the rest of everyone else's lives with them.
You'll laugh when everybody
Okay.
else lives like 101 years from now, so Billy dies first.
Yeah, she's like, damn it.
Daze is like, here's my, let's see, Daze is 24, so it's my 125th birthday. Happy birthday. Drops the cake, poofs away.
Wait, so if you die in the mortal realm before 100 years is up, does that mean you become king again?
No. It just
Okay.
means that she gets to live in the Feywild.
Yeah, like that. It was a permanent seating of the throne to Cool Boy Seto.
Got it.
You're not an
Seto-
imposter, right?
Seto's the best boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You are all aboard the Endwalker.
It's a very ominous statement.
I'm still just really happy with those names. I think it's perfect. Sorry,
What was the other ship's name? Was it a Realm Reborn?
I'm
Or
just patting myself on the back. What was that?
the other ship's name that we didn't take? There was like,
All of the expansions. I had
Okay.
chips for all of the expansions.
And-
Did
and
not
listening-
know I did the New World.
Listening to like all of the people on the ship, have they noticed anything even happens, or is it kind of like,
Oh, they'll know. Yeah, their memories aren't gone. They know that they ended up in the Feywild.
do they remember being plants?
Yes.
Excellent.
Oh, good thing everybody's got our memories on this boat. Nobody got any of them wiped or anything.
Yeah, that's weird. That'd be weird if that happened.
And nobody did what?
Nobody got their memories wiped or anything like that.
I was trying to tell the captain.
Shat on me while I was a plant. Over and over. I'm sorry.
Put this
You
on.
could have laid an egg in you. That'd be worse. Just wake up and.
Fly out guys out of the mouth.
Want to see a magic trick?
Was that holding my spleen?
As your appendix, you're welcome.
Okay, so we've definitely listed at this point.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
it's been
6 days worth.
Yeah. Unless you decide to stay awake for 6 days, at which point you're now dead.
Well, we find Soul dead.
Soul can't sleep.
Too paranoid about other rifts opening on the horizon.
You never know when you're going to fold into another round.
So does Millie know why she ended up in the Feywild, or does she just have hunches?
The only thing we, in character knowledge, would be an unnamed, as of yet unnamed, robe guy, similar to Pasturat and what was the other one that we had?
Itself.
Right. I mean, and there's one other one who we saw with a name, that, wearing the mask and rose with the name.
Lana Brea.
That one. All we know is that Feo said that someone in a white robe and mask talked to Titania, and then Titania got grumpy, and this whole thing happened.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any reason why Millie would connect that to the deck at all.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Yeah, this ship is fine. Don't blame it.
Out of game? That's absolutely what happened.
Yeah, because in game, Ao's perspective, which would be what is Millie's knowledge, is they drew 3 cards, and the first 2 were total whiffs. Because it was the lose all material wealth, of which there was none,
Right.
and this card.
So we're all gonna pretend like that didn't just happen. How would we get pulled in that portal anyway?
Grumpy Fey magic.
Well, I mean, what did you do, or someone do, to piss off all the Fae?
Well, best I can tell, one of those masked individuals probably whispered some sort of lies into the king's ear to turn them against us, or me in particular, and maybe put a spell on them to make them want to fight us. So that was unfortunate, but seemingly inevitable if the rogue people are strong enough to ensorcel the king of the Fae. There's not a whole lot we can do about it.
Yeah, I guess I get what you're saying. Well, Millie, I want to thank you again. I think what you did was very noble. I know Bob would be pleased, even though you don't believe in Bob. But I think what you did was awesome, and honestly, I've never seen Soul so proud. I don't know. He just had this gleam in his eye when you were speaking. And I kind of wink over. I look over to Soul and like wink.
Oh, I get it. I'm like, wait, what am I missing?
Soul thinks for a second and then go.
It's working, Kevin. It's working.
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, I appreciate the compliments, Kevin. I've got only so long to spend in this world with you all, but I've got eternity back in that colorful place, so
So you think.
so I think.
Is Sid around us? Is Sid around us, or is he at the bottom of the deck?
He has made himself scarce. Him and Sherbin are kind of just chilling below deck.
All right. So since the professor's not here and all, can we talk about what the professor did? I mean, I assume he saved us, but it seemed reckless, and I don't want none of you all doing that. All right? I'm the leader of the group, and if anyone has to make a decision like that, it needs to go through me first. I don't want to have to put my foot down, but I will in this specific case. You all got that?
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, Kevin. That was very crazy.
How like rare of a thing is it that Sid did? Like, would that be something like, oh, I've heard in stories of people doing something like that, or is it a completely foreign phenomenon?
Not sure.
What?
So legend lore, I'm gonna cast it. No, I'm just kidding.
Are you?
No.
You sure?
Cast legend lore on Sid's eyeball.
Oh. Roll a
That's all jealous
history
shit.
check.
History. Oh, look at that. 11.
11. You search the depths of your long memory, which is kind of paradoxical given your age.
Long and not at all topical memory.
And you know about limit breaks, and you know about the ability to somehow reach deep within yourself and pull out a miracle, right?
Like we did with the Omega fight.
Right. But this seemed to be different. You're not exactly sure how.
Just love his little T-Rex.
Just so you know, Kevin's gonna have a talk with Sid, but we'll play it out in front of the group. But just know he would go find him on the ship at this point.
Did you talk
And
to Mike about that? Because
not yet, no.
okay, because he gave me notes. But yes, there's like an indentation in here that's on the inside and it's bothering me.
Yeah, I see that.
Yep.
But it's flat on the outside.
Kind of funny. Huh.
I mean, it's just a
With that being said, I think we need to make a slight change in the charter. Inti, you here?
hello, Kevin. I'm always here.
Yeah. I know that it says in the charter that any employee gets 2 weeks of vacation. From here on out, no more vacation.
What?
Yeah, no more vacation. I don't get this vacation thing. Like, it's supposed to be relaxing, but then you just almost get murdered. It just doesn't sound like a good thing that I think is healthy for all the workers.
Yeah.
Is this approved by HR?
Oh, I'm going through it. We're gonna figure it out.
I will speak with myself, aka HR, but I'm pretty sure that breaks labor laws in at least 3 nation states, and probably Kugane as well.
Anyone here having a baby? Right, no labor laws should be broken. You know.
Good point.
I see where you went with that, Kevin. I'm gonna have to review my notes, and I'll get back to you at some point.
All right. I'll follow up when you're a little bit more present.
Okay.
Hooray!
Hey, it's Sid.
Did not recognize the new icon.
I
Wait a minute.
love that picture he took.
Oh, it's fantastic.
so
I'm
good.
like, who the heck is that?
You saw that picture, right?
Mhm.
Chris?
No.
Oh, we talked.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Oh, no. Did I see it? I don't know.
He posted it last time after he ended up on the ship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is with all the new graphic updates.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And
Yeah, we're cool.
Eric wants to know why you're wearing a shirt with Odinson. That was last campaign, no?
Oh, yeah, but I didn't have my Robert Baratheon shirt, which was also last campaign.
Who was playing Robert Baratheon?
No. Odinson's friend was Robert Baratheon. Remember, he was like spewing out all those pop memes about people he knew in game.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yes, I do now.
That was a very good question, though, Eric. Very good question.
All right. Well, anyone know how long it's gonna take till we get back to where we're going?
Oh, probably within the hour since it's right over there, Kevin.
Oh my God! I didn't even realize I've been talking this whole time. Thought we were just still in the ocean.
For 6 days.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I don't think you've been talking for the last 6 days, at least not nonstop. But yeah, we're almost there.
I remember a rather heated discussion about the poop deck that took up at least 2 days.
Oh, that's true. The
Yeah.
smell's still there.
I was waiting for that.
I really think we should just call it the deck when Kevin's on board.
It's a migratory deck when he's around.
I don't get it, but I'm okay with any name changes.
Somebody opens a can on the ship. It echoes across the water.
Slides it back.
How
Oh, it's just a can.
are we close enough to like
Realize it was you.
see details of the port?
At the moment, all you can see is that there's a landmass and you see seabirds.
Oh, okay.
There is
I can't
something
remember.
running up out of the water, but it's hard to make out what it is.
Fucking Leviathan.
Did someone sell me
It looks like it's next to the land.
Next.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
that-
made this up in my head. Did someone sell me insurance? Trip insurance?
Yes. Yeah.
I feel,
Somebody
yeah.
ripped you off on the beginning of the trip to
Yeah.
do ship insurance to confirm that nothing bad would happen on the trip.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Did they rip him off or did Kevin offer it? Because I'm pretty
That's true.
sure.
I do think it was like Kevin offered some random guy who he thought worked on the ship money in exchange for safe travel.
Correct.
I'm gonna go talk to the captain about turning in my trip insurance.
Tommy, to answer your question, the figurehead of the ship is Garuda, who you've not encountered,
nice.
but is a primal that is worshipped by the Ixal, who are flightless bird creatures, bipedal. More birds.
Excuse me. Can I finally speak to the captain, deckhand?
No.
I mean, it's about the trip insurance I purchased. I was promised there'd be no bad things that happened on this entire trip, and clearly that wasn't the case. So now I'd like that to put in my trip insurance where I get all of my money back.
Question.
Yep.
Is trip insurance?
Right.
No. Legitimately, what is trip insurance?
I don't know. The guy was saying that if something bad happens on the trip while you guys are sailing, that we get a full refund as well as some additional gold for the inconvenience. And they promised there's never been anything bad that had ever happened on one of these ships in a while. And I was guaranteed that wouldn't happen on this trip. It was very important. And then something bad happened, and now I'd like to get my money back.
The sailor that you're speaking to is able to suss out. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I think you got caught up in one of the recent scams that's been going around Limsa Limensa of people selling protection against things going on.
Right.
They don't have anything to do with our shipping service at all. They just kind of take your money, and now that you're no longer in the city, you can't really do anything about it. It's kind of an ingenious scheme, to be honest. And if I wasn't, a law-abiding sailor pirate, then I would probably do the same thing. Seems more lucrative and less dangerous.
Okay, so what you're saying to me is I can't redeem the trip insurance here?
Yes, you'll have to go and speak to the same person who sold it to you.
Got it. Okay, no problem. Well, then, can I at least speak to the captain? Maybe there's a reward for, saving everyone's lives and such, including yours and theirs.
I would let you speak to the captain, but the captain gave me explicit orders that any time that you specifically asked to speak with him, I should obfuscate and deny it.
Got it. Okay, 1 second. Deej, can you come up here real quick sec?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, can you ask this steward that if we can talk to the captain? Apparently, someone gave them explicit orders that they can't let the captain see me if I'm talking. I don't know why. I'm the leader of this group, but as the co-leader, I think it'd be fair if you also asked.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'd be more than happy to, Kevin. I mean, I don't know why they would listen. They wouldn't listen to you. Did you get your insurance back?
The guy said I have to go back to the person that sold it to me. Something about some type of scam. I didn't get everything. Didn't understand it. Long story short, I just can't redeem it here. I have to go back to the person that sold it to me.
Oh, wow, that's pretty crazy because that means you have to take 2 trips.
Right. I mean, last time I buy trip insurance, it just don't make much sense if you can't just redeem it anywhere.
Right.
Sort of sounds like a scam.
Oh, yeah, I heard Anthony said that word before. We should ask him more about that.
Yeah, I still don't know what that means.
Yeah, so can we talk to the captain, please?
Yes, the captain told me to tell you that if Kevin, this fellow here, try to get anybody else to talk to the captain in his stead to say that the captain stayed behind in the Feywild.
Oh, so then can we talk to the new captain?
There isn't one.
But who's driving the ship?
Uh,
The goats.
oh god, we're gonna crash.
We should go talk to the new captain, Devin.
Well, if there's no captain on this ship, shouldn't I think I'm the highest ranking official on this ship. Shouldn't I be the new captain?
Well, you are the highest ranking official in our organization, so.
God damn it. I hate all of you.
All right, well,
Soul behind him just does this.
so when you talk to yourself, Kevin, make sure that you give yourself all of the perks.
Got it. Will do. All right. What's your name, soldier? Ship hand?
Frodrick.
Hey, hold on.
Just gotta think of
I gotta think of something. Mr. Frodo Baggins, here's the deal. I'm the captain now, and I give you explicit orders that you're allowed to talk to me and have anyone that would like to see me. I'm gonna go to my quarters right now and figure out where we're going, because there's no captain on the ship. I think we need to know where to sail. Excuse me, please.
He just he salutes and walks away.
Yes. So Kevin's heading up.
Already working, Kevin.
Yeah, come on, DJ. I'm gonna need someone that knows how to work this thing. It's so complicated, I don't get it. But we'll figure out where we're going, and we're gonna head up to the captain's quarters.
Okay, the door's locked.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Want to go to the bridge of the ship? Isn't there some place where like they steer all this stuff? What's that called again?
The bridge.
Oh, no, not that's something that goes over water. Like the place where everyone meets up and like figures out what direction to go and where the course you're on.
Technically, Kevin, we are above water.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like we're on a bridge.
This is like a moving bridge.
Oh my goodness. Okay, take me to the bridge.
Okay, so we're here.
We come on in, and I look around.
It's still outdoors.
Oh.
It's going really well.
You steering this ship. What's your name?
He holds up his finger and he makes you wait.
Hey,
Sorry,
how long?
Keeping you in suspense. This is a suspension bridge.
Oh,
See, we're on the right track,
So
Kevin.
throws himself off.
right.
Bill follows, Genji follows.
That's not good.
No, makes sense. I don't know how these ships work. So apparently there's no captain on the ship no more. So now, being the highest ranking official here, I've assumed the rank of captain. I wanted to make sure we were still on course for where are we going again, Deej?
Old Charlian.
Oh yeah, there.
Hi, acting captain. We're
Oh, he's not acting. He's the
Nope,
captain.
I've never been an actor. Exactly.
I'm steering the ship towards Old Charlian right now.
Perfect. Excellent, soldier.
I'm not a soldier. I just want to be a race car driver or a chariot racer.
I'm sorry. I don't know what that is, but you want us to kill you right now?
What? No.
Kevin waits there in silence for a few seconds. All right, I think I got this keeping you in suspense thing. We weren't gonna kill you.
I need an adult.
Can I please get the key to the captain's quarters? I need to go figure out what's in there.
I don't have it. The captain's in there.
No,
Not
I'm the
yet.
captain.
He's trying to get in there.
Exactly.
Can I go back to steering the ship now?
Yeah. Go back to steering the ship. Okay. Well, I guess if we don't have the key, we should just break down the door, right?
Yeah, probably. Or I could try to pick it, maybe. But
All
I don't want
right.
to break your lock.
That's good thinking, Deej. You try picking it, and if worst, we'll just break down the door. I need to get into my quarters.
Yeah,
This is going well.
It's going super well.
I'm gonna go pick the lock of the captain's door.
Here I was thinking you guys were just getting ready to disembark, but no.
I mean, I just was going to try to talk to the captain and get some money back for our trip, but you sent me on a mission.
I'll try to to make a distraction? Because I
26.
imagine there is no cover in front of the door to unlock it.
No.
We're not doing anything wrong. I'm the captain of the ship.
On the opposite side of the ship.
Okay.
To distract, like, just to...
Where'd you get a piano?
I have my hard light piano.
Okay, what did you roll? What did you tell me?
Oh, 26.
Okay. Well, you got the first lock.
Oh, okay. How many locks are there?
3.
Oh, okay. It's gonna
Roll
take a while here,
perception
Kevin.
check.
What?
Hey, take your time. Take your time. I mean, we got at least an hour till we arrive, is what y'all were saying.
5.
Your total is 5? You have a +0 to perception?
Yeah, that's why I need my goggles.
Oh, but you gave them to cassette. What do the goggles give you?
Proficiency.
Okay.
They give you proficiency.
It's
Oh,
proficiency.
yours are. I was thinking, yeah, different
Okay.
goggles.
Go ahead.
All right, second lock. So 19.
19. Okay. It opens. Roll another perception check.
Oh. You're keeping an eye open, right, Kevin? Okay, 16.
You hear movement inside.
Yep.
Hey, Kevin, you better hurry. I think I heard somebody inside your cabin.
Oh my gosh. Kevin prepares for a fight.
A video I saw where there's a dude at a stoplight on one of those little like tricycles, like the 3-wheeled motor vehicles, rolling a joint
There he
next
is.
to a
20?
motor cop, completely oblivious to the motor cop that's right there, and the cop's just staring at him. And then he's at a stoplight, rolls his joint, and they drives off, and the cop just shrugs and then whoop, right
Of
behind
course.
him.
That's hilarious. Dude, I pulled up next to somebody when I was driving Uber the other night. He's in a truck, and he's just sitting there lighting up a crack pipe. Like he's smoking meth in his front seat on the road at a stoplight.
Good lord, that's so much worse.
I've never actually seen that before.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway,
Like,
you hear the last one open, but like simultaneously when you get the last one, you hear the other 2 relock.
Really?
did you get to our limit break?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it does. You just hear a muffled,
Building a limit
"Stop
break.
that!"
He just did.
Whoever's in there, come out of my quarters immediately, or I'm gonna have to kick down this door.
By order of the captain.
Thank you.
Bullshit.
Don't talk to the captain like that.
The third lock, you hear it lock again.
Okay, I'm gonna start picking real fast.
How
Okay, well that was like a 12.
how many people can I distract
You
with
feel
a?
your pick get caught.
Stand back, Deej. All right, I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to open up the door, or I'm knocking it down. 1, 2, 3. All right, Kevin's gonna attempt to kick the door down.
Roll an attack.
So
Fucking
things.
Unarmed
over here.
attack. Oh, I still got plus 10. Let's go. 18.
Okay. As Kevin goes to kick the door, the captain opens it from the inside, and
Yeah.
Kevin just kicks the captain. He goes flying against the back wall and gets knocked out.
Oh no.
Oh, hey, lock that guy up. Throw him in the brig. I can't believe. Wait, I look at him. What does he look? What does this person look like?
He looks like a tall Ellison, kind of lanky, a little bit similar to Sid, but that's you realize that's a racist thought.
Singing nobody, no crime.
Well, actually, geez, let's tie him up, wake him up, and see what he did with the other captain. We got to get down to the bottom of this.
Yeah, that's right. All the bottom. Okay. We'll tie him up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
The captain of the ship.
slap him awake.
The area. He's like, oh, this has gone too far.
Oh no, the shenanigans are now
Yeah. Evil shenanigans.
Okay, I'm gonna slap him awake.
Oh, his jaw is like unhinged right now.
Hey, what'd you do with the previous captain? I didn't want to have to captain the ship. But if you did something bad, I'm gonna have to kill you.
I am the captain.
What did it say, Deej?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't know what you're trying to say. Let me try to slap that jaw back into place. And Kevin's gonna slap him from the other side.
Oh, you just hear a crunch, and he goes, ah, ow. Why are you doing this?
Like I said, what did you do with the previous captain?
I am the captain, you mental midget.
What? First off, I don't know what that means. Secondly, I'm not that short. If anything, I'm one of the tallest people here.
On the
What?
outside.
But hey, Soul, How can this guy be the captain and I'm the captain as well? That don't make no sense.
And people wonder why I don't interact with the passengers.
Well, it's okay. You're talking to the captain now, so you
Oh.
better start giving some answers.
Yeah, and the guy down below that said the captain wasn't allowed to, didn't want me to come speak to them or no one. It said the captain was gone, didn't exist. So,
Yes, I told him to say that because I didn't want to talk to you, and I hope that we make it all the way through the trip without this happening.
well,
So you were behind this all along.
I am the captain.
Yes, and you were behind it all along.
that's right.
Yeah, now I'm hogtied below decks after getting kicked in the chest. I think my rib is broken.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
So
It
that's
is
the
so-
repercussions of your actions then.
that's right. I came to talk about the trip insurance, but then there was no captain, so I had to assume the captain role. And I think it's very confusing if you tell the deckhands that there's no captain when there really is a captain, because then I had to be captain. You get that, Captain?
Crystal
I started
clear.
with both of them. Is he talking?
I think we should untie the good
Yeah,
captain.
Not quite yet. Trip insurance. That's right. Although I'm told I can't get there, I have to go talk to the person that sold to me. I think since our entire group saved the entire ship, on top of putting in money for our trip insurance, that we should receive some type of what's it called, comprehension.
Okay, you're gonna need to. Well, first of all, I think you got hoodwinked and swindled by a scammer. But if you want to request some reimbursement for your soldiering prowess of whatever it is that you did, you'll need to speak with the home office.
All right, and
Just go find the offices of Expansion Pass and DLC LLC.
got it. Okay, we can do that. Can I get a letter written by you to make sure we get a smooth
Considering I think you broke my hand, no.
with the other? We can fix that. I think.
No, you fixed his face.
Soul shakes his head and steps forward and casts, I guess, regenerate on the countdown.
Well, you got that
Healing
cure
word
stuff.
probably would work.
Oh, healing word will take care of that?
Yeah, it's yeah.
Oh, okay.
Regenerate is-
Broken fingers are not on the same level as like a broken wrist or a broken arm or something like
Okay,
that.
then-
And like regenerate is his hand was gone.
Yeah.
Well, I just figured that was like closest to
You
what I
have
wanted to
regenerate.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was
You
long
can
spell.
regrow limbs on people who've lost them.
Oh.
Yeah, I tried to use it on Kenji's friends. That didn't work.
Right. I
That's
remember
more like
Oh.
a curse thing going on there, but
Yeah, that
Okay.
it's the limbs still exist. Magic and there's magic involved.
So I'll use healing word on him.
Okay. Oh, it does feel a lot better. Sure, I'll write you a letter and I'll seal it. Just
All right. Well. Deej, soul, watch what it's writing. I don't want to be what'd you call it, hoodwinked again.
Well, we wouldn't want you to be hoodwinky, so yeah.
Yeah, thank you. All right, Captain, and I'll go back it up and let them know you're gonna resume your duties. Yeah, man, ship without a captain, that makes no sense. And Kevin walks off.
doesn't make sense. He's not wrong.
So he's like, fine, let me get to my desk, and goes up to the desk, his quarters, into his writing desk. Are you guys watching over his shoulder as he writes? Yes. This loathsome oaf standing in front of you demands compensation for problems that he himself caused and then solved. Signed, Captain Drew.
That about sums
I
it
look
up.
at Dace and I'm like, it's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
Never heard that been described so accurately. Oh, wait, thank you. See, that wasn't very hard, was it?
No, I'm pretty sure that wall was pretty hard until I almost went through it.
Well, that's the nature of walls. You
Get
should
out
use
of
the
my
door
quarters,
next time.
please.
All right. Come on, Soul, let's go.
Salute the captain and leave.
All right, now we can disembark. Sorry.
Off.
Fantastic.
D&D, everyone. Okay, you are approaching Old Charlian, And the very first thing that you see is a massive statue jutting up out of the water with a ewer that is seemingly pouring water endlessly out of it. Anyone may roll a religion check.
So you're what?
What?
You are what?
You know what a
Consider
ewer
this
is.
history
You of all people.
tragedy.
22.
11.
11? Okay, it's a pretty recognizable symbol that you both. You've seen it before. You know it's one of the 12 as worshipped in Eorzeal, one of the patron deities of Eorzeal. You recognize it by name, Thaliak the Scholar.
Cheese and grilled cheeses tonight? Tonight we can pick up the grilled cheese. Yeah,
I think that's one of the 12. I'm not sure which one.
The person that's talking.
Nope, nope.
John's
Little
mom,
statue
the
is
scholar.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And, welcome back. And you know that the place that you're about to land is known as Scholar's Harbor of Old Charlian. So that makes sense that Thaliak is in the water.
Yeah, you're right. That's one of the 12. That's the Thaliak the Scholar, namesake of Scholar's Bay,
Scholar's Harbor.
Harbor.
And I will post a picture of what you're looking at in a second. I had these saved.
I think you sent one of it before.
I might have. Here, I'll put the picture in there. What?
That really likes the flavor text I just put into my thing for you guys. Oh, that is cool.
Oh yeah. Cool.
What? Why did the music stop?
Now connected to David's fire.
That was a liberty. I don't think Jimmy saw the pitch. I'm sure we were fine. Nice.
Because I realized that I was like sitting here like with the pitching chat open, like
Oh.
right. I was like, oh wait a second, ooh good.
Oh, Will is up.
Pick number 3, my lord.
All right. What was that?
Shrek the Executioner. Pick number 3, my lord.
With 2 fingers.
Yeah.
Why don't I remember that? That doesn't matter.
That's when he's picking the princesses from the mirror on the wall.
Oh, that's right.
What the hell?
What? What did you break?
He swung in like less than a minute.
He does that sometimes.
What the hell?
Was it a home run?
No, I just was
Can it
like,
be a home
how do
run?
I already have a pin?
That's the fastest strike I've ever seen.
Can we pretend it was a home run?
Didn't have a
We
chance
we
to tell him the
certainly-
number.
No, damn it.
Okay. You are now pulling into the harbor. Your long journey is finally coming to a close as you disembark from the Endwalker, much to the joy of the ship's crew.
Tavi wanted to know if there was a bar below decks.
There are many bars below deck. Oh, a place where you can drink? I mean, do you have your own alcohol?
I'm going to say Tavi would. That
Yes.
just makes sense.
Yes.
Kenji definitely has some
Definitely,
sake up there.
yeah.
You know, like a never-ending supply of sake.
Doesn't really matter now. I was just gonna say that I was chatting with Kenji and decided with him to ignore all the commotion that we heard when doors were being busted down.
Sounds about right.
Always best.
It's like you just see the look in Kenji's eyes of him actively ignoring the sound.
You hear anything? Nope.
Wait,
I don't know.
who was writing last week and the week before?
That was me,
Okay,
the
yeah.
two-parter.
that's what I thought.
Might take me a minute with moving.
That is not what I had asked for.
I know. Jimmy's just gotta look better on my phone.
I said to Will, I'm like, that was fast. He says, that's what every woman says to me.
All right. Well, shouldn't we go to one of those stone ones? Because I really don't want to go back on a ship if we can avoid it.
The stones.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
right.
the thing that does that thing, it goes zips you from one place to another.
Well, that's a good idea. And at the same time, if we need to head home, we can always go through one of my trees.
No, you can do that still.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, sounds good.
Who is Stacy Levine? Is that your friend, John?
That's my friend.
Hi, John's friend.
That way we don't have to pay the aetheryte expenses on the way home. Unless we need an emergency or something.
Alright. What happened?
Just chat notifications.
Okay. So yes, you have all disembarked. And any dogs nearby have re-embarked. No.
Good.
It's Bob. Where? No, he's over there.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Our Lord and Savior.
You know that before you can get into the city proper, there is a long path alongside the water that leads through customs.
Oh.
Yep.
And
Bureaucracy.
yes, there is a Lalafell woman wearing a white, like a white lab coat kind of thing with some silver lining, and very large glasses for her head. And in a very stern voice, without looking up, she was writing in a book. Hello, name and occupation, please.
Kevin Twain, farmer, dragon slayer, king killer, slayer of giant monsters. Oh yeah, that too.
That's his most recent job.
Any other titles?
Father. They called me an asshole a couple times. I don't know if that one makes sense.
Oh, I'll look at the letter. Oath. Oath.
Oh, that's. I don't know what that is.
Loathsome.
Oh, loathsome oath.
Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you. And next,
I'm looking at Soul.
Soul, Rem Genius. I'm just too old for this shit.
is that your title?
Yes.
Very well. And you?
Mila Zenshira. No occupation.
Is it not Mila Pierzenshire?
No, Mila Pierzenshira is the clone that's at the camp right now.
Oh.
That's fair. No occupation. I see.
And dragon.
You have some candy stuck in your hair.
Saving it for later.
It's like stuck on there, covered in chalk.
Deus Xylo, I'm a machinist.
Finally, an honest profession that we could actually make use of here. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I always tell the truth.
Was there any batting of the eye to the dragon that I have with me?
Now that you mention it, your title, sir? As she says, the dragon. How do you
That's what I
spell
should've
that?
said.
It's just like I think. Hold on, let me double check. I think he's got 8 intelligence. Yeah, 8 intelligence, so he can spell his name. Just claw into the desk. CAER.
She writes it down and then she uses prestidigitation to repair the desk. And you?
I think that was.
Eric.
Oh. I'm like, wait, who was his left?
Tavis and Slavok.
That is not a surname that I'm familiar with.
There are thousands of people, plenty of surnames, that live in Garlean.
Yes, but I consider myself a bit of a scholar when it comes to Garleans, and I've never heard anything approaching that name.
Oh, hey, Tavi, you forgot to say what your title was. Maybe that's why she's so
Oh.
confused.
dunking her head.
Blacksmith.
Watch the candy.
But-
Very well. We could always use more blacksmiths.
But
Tradesmen.
what about you know,
That's
solid
it.
me?
That's it, Kevin.
Oh, okay.
Do they expect us to work here?
I don't know. I guess you could put musician down as my profession.
Must I? And she writes it down anyway. And
Dirty liberal arts scum.
she kind of just goes through everybody, asking them, and then she points to somebody else. You're like, wait a second, that's too many people. And you just hear, the Great Azuro! And then he kicks into the city.
Guys always do that.
Do you get a lot of blue mages passing through here?
No. And I'm pretty sure he damaged the harbor.
Tracks.
Those damn J kicks.
So where's that stone that teleports people? Do you got one of those in the city?
If you're referring to the Aetherite, you can find it in the very middle of the city in the Agora.
Got it. And anything we should know about this city as we go walk around it? Are there specific customs here? Like in that city with the Kagome, everyone was wearing dresses. You got anything like that? Oh, sorry. Komonos. Got it.
Kimonos from Kugane, I think you meant. Customs that you should know here. Violence is strictly prohibited. This is a place of learning and, in general, quiet. So please try to be respectful of those who are here to learn.
Okay.
And
Could you just define like what violence is?
it would be best if you do not draw a weapon within the city.
Well, my art skills are horrible. I don't even know if I could draw a weapon.
Leave your weapons unwielded.
Got it. So don't take out my swords. All right. Anything else?
I'm afraid to say that you're going to find some loophole, but no, I don't think there's anything else.
All right. All right.
Your names and occupations and titles have been recorded and transmitted to the studium and the Skull Arcs. You may enter the city.
Thank you. Hey, D, you know what those things were?
A skull arc? I have never heard of a skull arc before.
Me either.
I've heard of a skull-like bird. That's how we got into this mess in the first place.
Is that similar to what that guy was saying earlier about skulldaggery?
Oh, maybe.
Mhm.
Maybe. Why? Well, you're not supposed to have weapons here, so we gotta watch
Oh.
out for those people.
You're right. You're right. How can you have
show
a...
'em off. You can have all the weapons you want, you just can't bring them out.
Oh, okay.
Also, do not draw them.
Don't, like I said, my drawing skills, actually my drawing skills are pretty
There
decent.
should be a sword somewhere
Yeah.
in this city.
Like your don't touch this button
Probably
picture.
the worst thing I've ever done in this life.
Alright. Well, let's go get to the stone and figure out what we're going to do from there. What time is it? Early morning, pretty much still?
Let's go get stuff.
It's like 11
Got it.
a.m. The daytime music is playing, that's how you know.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
Yes. All right. So as you walk off of this little offshoot of the harbor into the harbor proper. What? Oh, hey, Mike. I think you're off mic. Is that intentional?
Yeah.
Hi.
Woo!
We just landed, if you hadn't heard.
I heard.
Okay.
Missed them shenanigans.
Sid and Sherbin are kind of walking with each other, and where are you headed, Sid?
Hop it
I'm gonna follow everybody for now. He's walking with his cloak on and hood up for the moment.
Okay.
Uh,
As you
do-
get into the- Go
Does
ahead.
Sid still look like super beat up and still has that patch over his eye? Or I should say like a bandage?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to
So, yeah.
assume yes. Okay, cool.
Okay. Cool. As you get into the harbor proper, the very first thing that you pass by is a large counter that looks familiar to some of you. It reminds you of a place that you saw in Idleshire. It seems to be a Gleaner headquarters that's here. Much larger than the one that was in Idleshire, and there's a lot more business, like people walking up to it, people walking around behind the counter, in the building behind it. And there's a large chalkboard where there's a bunch of different things written down. It looks like names of animals, types of vegetation, things of that nature written down. There are like tally marks, or there's some things just completely crossed off, and then there's names written next to it of people that have been assigned to some things. So that's kind of what's going on at the moment.
Hey, Sherwin, ain't these your people?
Yes, they are. It's nice to see them again.
You guys got like a manager here?
Well, it's been some time since I've been to this branch of the Gleaners, but I'm not really sure who's in charge right now.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it, Sherwin. Excuse me, sir, madam. I'd like to speak to your manager.
What for?
Is Sherwin asking? Who's asking?
This is a Vieira, a male Vieira.
Yeah, I want to report about one of your gleaners.
I can take your report.
Okay, this gleaner right here, Sherwin, what's your last name again?
Bayakut?
Well, watch your language. We got kids around. I just wanted to say this is one of your finest gleaners. Got us out of a lot of sticky situations, almost died a lot of times, but if it wasn't for her, I don't know if I'd be alive right now. So I just wanted to give a gleaming gleaner report on this gleaner. Ow, my head hurts.
That was. I will write that down. That's very nice to get those kinds of reports.
Yeah.
Hey, did Sherman ever finish that egg mission that we didn't do?
Look up on the boards that the Yole.
Yes. And it says overdue.
Oh, can't we better go? Nice talking to you.
Yeah, nice speaking to you.
Thank you, Kevin. That was very sweet of you.
Nothing that one CEO wouldn't say to another organization.
Sure. Sid, do you want to go find some place to rest? I will take your silence as a yes, Sid.
Hey, Sherwin, don't forget, I still want to talk to him.
Yes, when he's good and ready.
Rest up, Professor. Take good care of him, Sherwin.
Your mic worked a second ago.
Oh, is it not working?
He says my mic seems to not be working.
No worries.
Try turning it off and on again.
Mic check. That's funny.
Yes, that's true for you.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Nope.
Any?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We do hear you.
Okay. Yeah, listen, I mean, we've kind of been all cooped up together for about, 10 days now? So, I was named to you. Why don't you let Trevor and I take care of the lodgings? You guys go around the town, and we'll meet up again later.
All right. Professor, feel better. And I don't know if Sherwin told you, but you and I have to have a little friendly talk.
Yeah, you're not the only one, kid. Well, we'll talk a little later.
All right, sounds good. And Kevin gives him a hard pat on the back.
Tumble forward.
Of course.
All right, let's go, party. Time to get to that big stone.
Hoptel?
The original one provides the context.
Shouldn't he say hospital?
That's the whole point. He's too fucked up
Oh.
to say hospital.
I'm gonna drink a bottle of Dayquil and a bottle of NyQuil and see what happened. Keep you guys posted. And the very next one just says Hoptel. But Jimmy says, I'm about to take 4 levels of exhaustion and fight the King of Fairies and see what happens. Keep you guys posted. Well done.
I imagine Charlene's got a fairly modern hospital
They
compared to
do.
other parts of the world.
In fact, it's called, it's where they train their sages. It is called Physis Technon. So yes. The name of this song is called The Ewer Brimeth, which goes well with the statue. Anyway. Yes. So it opens up into a much larger city. In front of you is very much a city on a hill kind of thing. It's all very clean, white marble more than anything. Other stone inlaid on the floor. You see out into the ocean. It's a little bit chilly here. It's further north than a lot of places that you've been. And the ocean looks beautiful. The skies are clear at the moment. A little bit of a breeze, but huge buildings around you. Okay. Mike says you should be back in about 35 to 45 minutes for good.
Yep.
Stay out of trouble.
Yeah. Did I say chilies at some point? Did I say anything? Because I said it's a little chilly. Eric says, are there baby back ribs or chicken crispers or chicken crispers? I've never heard of chicken crispers.
They're awesome. Well, they used to be. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So, Sid and Turbin, fuck off somewhere. Take care of lodging, etc.
I gotta get a room first.
It's coming from Deus, that's funny. What?
Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, there's large buildings all around you. You're basically standing at the bottom of the staircase right now. Let me see if I have a good image of what you're looking at. But what would you like to do?
We're still just trying to get to the Ion Stone.
Would you call it the Iron Stone?
Yeah, whatever it's called.
I mean, you're not
Right.
technically that far off, to be honest. But yes, looking up the set of stairs in front of you, it's like the stairs in Philadelphia that Rocky ran up. It's about that high, but it leads to the Aetheryte, which looks like a nautilus shell, or nautiloid shell, spinning around. So it's crystal carved into a spiral, basically, and it's just spinning around. But you can climb up to the top of the stairs, and you realize when you get there that it's only about halfway up the stairs, but that's where the Aetheryte is.
Alright.
Yeah. The rest of the way leads up to, it looks like the Forum.
I assume we're all attuned to the stone.
Sure.
Yep.
Eh, but I'll never get used to that. It feels weird.
Yeah. Looking around you, you realize you are in the Agora, the marketplace. There are shops everywhere. Also lots of other buildings. But one thing that you notice is majority of those who live here, not the ones who you can tell are visiting, majority of the people that live here are in pretty similar garb. It looks like white or long white coats and slacks, like grayish in color. They seem to be keeping them warm, but also airy enough to breathe when it gets warm outside. So, yeah.
How strong a lab coat feel do they have?
It's
I can't
more.
remember.
It's
Do they clearly all look to be intellectuals?
yes.
It's the city of the nerds.
I don't know about you all, but
I know.
this city kind of makes me uncomfortable. All these people walking around in these weird white things. I don't know. It just makes me feel like we're back in Sid's biology class.
Yeah, I get that feeling too, Kevin.
Yeah,
Very unsettling.
Why would you be
it's
wearing
very
that?
unsettling.
Splatter.
Frogs. Food dissections.
Full-on dissections. Oh,
It's like
God.
6 people to a frog
Yeah,
at that
it's like-
point.
So what's the game plan? This is just a stopping point until we go to the next city, right?
Well,
No,
no.
this was the goal.
Oh,
Don't we want to go to the library?
We needed to
Yeah.
find more information on the Asians to figure out what they're about, and if anywhere had it, it would be here.
okay. And where should we go for that?
Sherman had said they have a large library, so
Uh,
that's probably where we want to start.
No, another one of those. I swear I'd never go into another one of those after that giant book tried to kill us.
No, you don't have to. You know.
Nope. After what just happened in the gay wild, I'm gonna stick close to y'all. I just don't trust, anything anymore.
That's fair. Yeah, maybe we could ask for help at the library too, depending on how much of a secret we want to keep our research.
Right? Maybe they'd be interested in the book I got from the other one. I take out the coloring book.
See, you are a good artist.
Yeah, well, this one was colored by numbers. It made it so much easier. I don't know why all artwork ain't done like this.
The Mona Lisa by numbers.
But Kevin only has like the ones, twos, and threes filled in. The other one just blank still.
I can count. I can count to up to 20, guys, as long as I'm not wearing shoes.
Yeah.
Sid and Sherman are going to get us rooms, right?
Right? That's what they said.
I imagine Sherman knows where lodgings are.
Oh,
Yeah.
but
They didn't seem to go away fast. So.
yeah, unless anyone want to do any shopping, I think we should get in, get out as quickly as we have to, because we still got to go take care of that ninja that has other like body parts on them.
Kato.
No.
That's Kevin thinks he's a ninja.
I got that. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we don't know. It could be right.
Well, we don't know what our timeline is on that. We're pretty much waiting for Kenji to give word that it's time to make a move, but there's no point dilly-dallying unless there's fun attractions here, which I have yet to see.
Well, if we see a fun attraction, it's okay to go take a look at it. Just no vacations, all right?
That's a signpost.
Right. No vacations.
No vacations.
Go look at the signpost.
Okay. You see one that says, "You are here," and it says the Agora.
I already knew that.
But then there are arrows pointed elsewhere. So there's one pointed to the Baldessian Annex. There's an arrow pointed to Numenon. There's an arrow pointed to Labyrinthos. There's an arrow pointed to the Forum. There's an arrow pointed to the High Residences.
So
Soul
what
scratches
the
his
hell
head and says to himself, "This must be what Kevin feels like all the time."
It's okay.
Guards
I'm laughing. It's all right.
around.
Are there guards? No.
Yes.
It doesn't appear to be an armed presence anywhere in the city.
Okay, then any this is an employee of the state wandering around doing employee things, as a non-citizen, a government official or
Roll a perception check.
something like that. Ooh, okay. 28.
Okay. Finding it kind of hard to tell them apart from normal citizens if there is one. You can't really tell.
Is there anybody pushing a broom?
No.
Are they brooms pushing themselves?
Yes. There are.
We should ask a broom. They work here, obviously.
They're ensorcelled.
Yep.
From the broom
Okay.
faction. Be friendly to them.
How is this?
Kevin goes to look for one of the people in the white robes. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. Which way to the library?
You're looking for Numenon. It's that way.
Numa. Oh, is that the name of the library?
You'll need to breathe in a lot of ozone. Or drink some Dragon State in Tay.
Okay, do you speak common? I'm so confused. I'm just trying to find the library, the Numa library.
We've got the name of it, Kevin. We can find it. There's a
All right.
membership required for access.
No, but there are restricted sections that you must be part of the forum to access. Which
And-
no offense, you are not.
No, decidedly not. Can
And one more-
petitions be made?
Yes, but it takes decades.
Well, that might be a problem for some of our group.
And is there a giant book there that's trying to eat you?
That's fair.
What an active imagination you have, young man.
Thank
No,
you.
We have to deal with the Google library that y'all left behind.
Are you speaking of the location, the Drovanian hinterlands?
Yes, quite overrun with books that want to eat you.
That's odd. That doesn't sound like something that we would have.
Yep, it did have it.
Well, you seem to have made it out in okay condition.
Yeah, you could say that. Thanks for your help, ma'am.
Yeah, look, and I forgot about that. I got better.
It seems like you're missing memories.
It's a traumatic.
Oh,
I blocked it out. I mean, it didn't knock me unconscious, but
Millie, you don't remember going to the library? I figured that'd be like, something you'd want to do.
no, I'm saying I just forgot the part where the big book ate me and then nearly killed me and Fifi, but I managed to get out with the big tree.
Yep, exactly. Anyway,
Million nerd.
thanks, ma'am. So I just go this way?
So,
And I point in the direction she pointed in.
Yes, that will take you to Numenon. You could also follow the same path and it branches off to the studio.
Is that the place where they got our names on file? And our professions?
Oh, well, that is one of the repositories, so yes.
No, thank you. I don't need anything up my butt today.
Sorry, what?
You said you needed to give us. That's the place where you get our.
School. The student is the school.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Thanks so much, ma'am.
You're welcome. Enjoy your stay in Charlian.
Thank you. It's very nice of you.
Just hop on my dragon and on the way up.
We'll just head to the library unless anyone wants to stop.
Gets a broom up its nose.
What happens when I grab? Like if I grab,
Rips your
stops
arm off.
moving.
It starts moving again. It's just sleeping.
Soul suppressed.
You gonna steal one? I knew it. Put it in your bag. It starts sweeping up your bag.
Thank you. It's dirty in there.
Tiny pack.
Just get a leash and tie it behind Kevin, just in case he has any messes.
After the morning
No,
constitutional.
It's so you can find him when he wanders off. Just follow the tracks on the
Yup.
ground.
It's the opposite of that little brush dog in Alice in Wonderland that removes the pen.
Oh, that's right. Man, that's such a. How many different drugs was he on when he wrote that?
Yes.
A lot.
At least LSD, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing's like an LSD trip.
Yeah.
Right?
And mushrooms.
Good times.
Yeah.
Off to the Numenon.
Did you see my shirt?
Oh no.
Nice.
I have a blue one that says a good DM with
I'd rather you wear that one.
it's in the wash.
It's dirty.
Always in the wash on Tuesdays.
Yes, I wear it every other day. What was I saying? Oh, you're on your way to Numenon. It is a large building, but you realize that you can't even, it's hard for you to fathom how large, because as soon as you walk into it, you realize you're on the top floor.
Nice.
It goes underground for quite a ways.
Does it appear bigger than the Google Library?
Volume-wise, yes.
Well, if anybody sees a deck of cards around here, let's not open it.
Right? Why's that?
Do you not remember the last time we did that? What happened?
Well, I know I didn't choose to take one, but it seems like people got stronger and better. I don't know.
I got a bunch of crystals. That was
Right.
I got worse checks. I don't know what that means, but it seems not good.
Oh, that's right. You got that permanent debuff. Such a brutal one. It's on saving throws, right? Like a -1 on all saves.
But
it was a
well, it was
-2.
minus
Yeah.
2, but then David took pity on me and made it a -1.
I didn't take pity on you.
Really?
Someone did.
Yeah, well,
But I felt like it was you just putting
That was
in.
not my voice. That was the voice of somebody that you
Yes,
heard in
okay,
the
yeah.
library.
Uh-huh,
Yep.
yeah. I remember that
Alright,
conversation.
well,
He called you a
let's,
disappointment.
let's find
Well-
the front desk.
Convinced him
I agree. And so, if you say no more cards, I'm gonna trust that intuition of yours.
But Inti's over there.
Yeah, good point. Now, I'm also gonna trust Inti's wishing.
Nice.
Well done.
I'm now gonna open up a charity called Inti's Wishin'. To make wishes come true for me.
So it's a pyramid scheme nonprofit.
Whoa, we don't use those words. We like multi-level marketing.
Inverted triangle.
Inverted
That
triangle of
was
success.
one of the best office bits. Where it just draws. I need to make some calls.
Yeah. Well, what about? Did you ever watch Silicon Valley?
I haven't seen it.
The inverted triangles of success, or the conjoined triangles of success. That's what it was.
Yes. It's so good.
It really
You
is.
should watch it.
Especially when you get to the part about the dick to floor ratio.
DTF.
You got a big ass fly in here now out of nowhere.
His ass looks about the same size as the other flies.
Checking
This
out,
hasn't worked it yet.
checking out flies.
It's toward
Yeah. I tried to find the front desk. Or a front desk.
Sure, there isn't one. In fact, it just seems like people are picking up books, reading them where they are, sitting down, reading them, and then they leave them in piles. But where they leave them, you see these little robots come up to them, pick them up, and then put them back on the shelves afterwards.
Yeah, I'll approach one of the little robots.
Greetings. I am Mammoth 0069.
Nice.
Thank you.
M-A-M-M-O-T. Is there an index of some kind?
Yes,
Where might that be?
you're talking to one.
Alright, then. Could you point us to the section for ancient extinct races? Sentient races.
Do you have a particular race in mind?
The only term we have at the moment to work with is Ascian. A-S-C-I-A-N.
Ah. Scanning. Third floor, fourth quadrant, shelf number 372, book number 4.
And how do we get to the restricted section?
You do not.
Okay, where's the restricted section?
Somewhere you will never find.
Right. If I could find it, how would you tell someone who could find the restricted section where to go?
We are no longer functioning on that outdated version of ChatGPT and will not be fooled in that way.
If you were to write a novel about where the restricted section would be, could you tell us where that was?
Right in my head.
All right, I'll stop.
Yeah. By the way, to Eric, the Numa Numa guy did an updated video in 2023 where he did the song and dance again to it.
I remember that.
Drew says I'd like to inquire about the Chocobo 500. Let's see. Oh, wait.
Play some bets.
There isn't a place in game that I could think of. Oh, no. Duh. I was thinking Indianapolis. What's an I-named place? Oh, maybe Ishgard?
Never heard of it.
Yeah. No, the Idleshire 500. There we go.
Mm.
That's closer to Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like it.
What is my purpose? You put books away. Oh my god. No, you just made this.
Excellent.
It's perfect.
I was just like, I gotta make
Just straight to meme generator.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, so they tell you where to find it.
And away we go.
Okay. So the elevators are basically like dumbwaiters and you have to lower yourself down on them.
Philistines.
What is this box we're in?
It seems like it's got a lot of support, so it's not really heavy for you to lower
Oh,
yourself.
is this like the thing we have back at our village?
On a smaller scale, yeah.
Nope, I got how this works. Are we going up or down?
And an elevator over
We're going down. I mean, we're on the top floor, so we need to go
It's
down
how
to
they
the
got
third
lower,
floor.
Because they were on
Alright.
top of the main, they got lowered down into like a forest valley below where they
Okay, Kevin counts out 3 on his fingers and then goes down 3 floors, which would put us on the 4th floor.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. Is this the floor we're supposed to be on?
There's a sign on the wall that says the sub-level 4, so...
We wanted level 3, so...
I subtracted 3. Okay, so
Right,
one
if
up.
you started at 1, you didn't start at 0.
Oh, why would you not start at 0? That's the most appropriate place to start, no?
Right.
Anyway.
But you started at 1.
No, I start. Wait, we were on the 1st floor. Okay, goes 1 level up.
Okay.
This is one of those really stupid places that has ground and then one. So we're off by another one.
No, you're on sublevel 3. Technically sublevel.
Off to
Whatever.
the 4th quadrant, shelf 372.
Sublevel 0 is the ground floor. What was that?
Off to the shelf you identified.
Okay. Yeah, it's a bit of a walk to get there. But I would say, like, after about 10 minutes, you think that you found it. It's fairly well organized that you're able to find your way through the stacks and the shelves. You do have to use a ladder to climb up to the shelf that they've numbered. And you find book number 4, and it's the only one of its kind that's there. It's just labeled Apocrypha.
Alright, well, this is what the little mammoth friend said, so we might as well take a look. Take it to a nearby bench and start reading.
Okay. Reading through it, it has a bunch of mythological races and things of that nature, things that you recognize. No way that these are still a thing. It does talk about the Alligans, although it has a lot of misconceptions written in there, given that y'all now have firsthand knowledge of what they were like. And
Dicks.
what was that?
Dicks.
Not exactly wrong. But yeah, so it's you do find in the index, you find a small chapter about Asians, and it's talking about how there are accounts throughout history of unrelated, unlinked sightings of figures matching the same description and whispering knowledge to those willing to listen. It really does not have much beyond that.
As Kevin's been standing guard, has he noticed any flying books currently?
No.
Got it.
There are more minutes down here, though.
Ooh, I'm gonna put that to a map.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask it if it has any information on cloning and multiversal collectors.
Multiversal collectors?
Yeah.
Am I missing a reference here?
Well, maybe you didn't read one of those journals or something, but one of Dylan's journals made mention of that.
Yes. Okay. Sorry. It
Okay.
sounded familiar in my head, but
Yeah.
yes. Cloning. We have books on cloning. Please note that cloning is prohibited in Charlian.
So I heard.
Are you talking about, like, the simulacrum that I made?
You made a simulacrum?
Right, the other Millie, back at the Garlean camp?
Please answer honestly. Have you created this simulacrum within Charlian?
No, different continent.
Then I shall not have to report you to the authorities. Wait, which continent?
Whatever continent that other place was on.
Technically, Eorzea still, but
Well, it's the other one. It's the other one.
Right, because if we had to cross the sea for for 10 days, different continent.
You wouldn't know
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, Aldenar. But
That's where we are now, is the Aldenar
no,
continent.
you're on Charlian. You're
Charlemagne the whole continent.
yeah.
Oh,
It's an
okay.
island.
Right.
Yeah. Hello.
Alright, so, Eorzea.
There are portions of Eorzea where cloning is not legal, but we have no extradition treaties with them. You may continue on your way.
Kevin goes up and hugs the mammoth and then walks back. You can see a tear in his eye, or like he's choking back tears.
Wait, why? Why is Kevin crying?
Stampy.
Oh, yep.
Wait, why is he crying about Stanley?
A mammoth.
Mammoth.
Oh.
There, Kevin. It's okay.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
gonna give you
good.
information about where the books are. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not crying. You're crying. Everyone's crying. No one's crying.
Well, actually, I just had an idea. These little robot creations here, if they can create something like that en masse like they have, maybe they could make a little robo mini stampy for you if we asked around and found the merchant or something. Or an engineer.
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be lame at all. I would love that.
Well, then that's something we can keep an eye out for when we're done reading. That'll be
Okay.
your reward for tolerating the library.
Yeah, this place is awful.
Yeah. Well, it's okay, Kevin. Why don't you come with me, help me get the books, and then we'll go get some lunch.
Alright, sounds good.
suppose we should ask if we're allowed to take the books out of the library. I'm gonna guess no. Not that this book was really any useful. I'm thinking we might need to... I feel like word of mouth is gonna be our only real source of information here.
Hey, just make sure that book don't have no magical section. You know, all those books kept having in some special section if you use magic.
Right. Well, this one didn't shoot a fireball in my face like the other one did, so that's a plus.
It is a plus.
Sorry, I was in sleep mode.
Oh, okay. Well, did it give us the information on where to find the books?
Oh yeah, I told you where to find the cloning books. They're
Right,
2
so-
levels down.
Yeah, so Kevin and I were going to go...
There was nothing on your other topics.
Oh, there wasn't.
But the collector one.
Okay. All right, so we're going to go down and get the books.
Are you taking them from the floor they were on?
We're going to go down to the floor.
Okay.
Millie would have
They are-
put the book down because it only had the one passage,
Okay.
so it wasn't really useful.
Alright, so you go down. The magnets here are are colored orange. The ones on the previous floor were blue. The ones on the first floor were red.
What's your name?
I am mammoth number 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Oh, name's longer.
Okay, Mammoth number 22222. Which way to the restricted section? They were told us we needed to talk to you about it.
Yes. Do you have credentials from the forum?
Something like that. Yep.
What is your password?
Yeah. Password.
Ice cream.
Does not compute.
The Fallout 3 intelligence or less secret
Pa-
password. Is that
password 1.
Yeah, if you have 300 or less, there are certain Fallout parts of the game where something will ask you for a password and just your character shouts ice cream and it works.
Oh, actually,
It's like one of the game writer's favorite foods.
I
So.
love it.
I forgot my password. Could you tell me what the most commonly used one is again, so I could reset that?
No.
I'd like to set my password to no.
Is there something that you need?
Restricted section, please.
No.
Oh no, not the password. The restricted section.
You will not be allowed in the restricted section. Further queries about the restricted section will result in your expulsion.
Completely fair. How do we avoid the restricted section? I don't want to go in there.
You will not go in there.
Right, but where is it so I make sure I don't go in there?
It is somewhere where you will not find. Therefore, you will not go.
Perfect. And that direction would be...
Correct.
Got it. All right, go ahead, DJ. All you.
Good try.
All
Your
right,
nose starts bleeding. That was way too clever for Kevin.
True.
okay, so I'm going to go find the books.
Okay. There are several different books about cloning here. Most of them are just referring to magic spells about it, like simulacrum or literally clone. And it also is detailing like all of the areas of the world where it is an illegal practice, how difficult it is to cast it. Some of the books actually do talk about how to cast it, but they have blurred out the ingredient list.
Okay. Are there any...
ingredient list is people.
Oh, no.
I mean, literally. but-
Abundant.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, so is there any reference in any of those books to specific events that have happened where there was like big problems, like names and stuff?
Yes. Out of character, I'm forgetting her name. It's
Mariah?
Mariah. Right?
Mariah,
Okay,
yeah.
Mariah. I was thinking Maria, but yeah, Mariah. And yeah, you actually, in a few different books, you find her name, and you find she was actually a fairly well-known researcher in Charlotte.
Yeah, part of the forum, right?
Part of the forum.
Yep.
And she is one of the few to have ever been excommunicated from the forum and Charlie in general.
Right. Okay. Any mention of like where she might have gone or where she?
No, just that her practices were unethical and all results of her experiments, all records were sealed away within the restricted section, and she will never again be welcomed in any Charlian city or
There was a little book that Omega had that basically
Institution.
revealed some information
Institutions, okay.
about Omega possibly
Okay.
being a clone created by this or other person.
It does. There is one book. It seems to make reference to her contact. One of the things that tipped them off to her experiments was they intercepted a communication between her and the beholder.
Okay, any mention of the name of the beholder?
No.
Okay.
That's just her.
Okay. All right. Cool. Just give me one quick second here. See if I can get something real handy.
Bob. Bob making Bob noises. Hello.
Well, when he's not looking, he tries to go in there.
Naughty.
Sorry.
Take your time.
I don't think
Do you know what he's
I
looking for?
don't know what he's looking for.
No, do you know
I'm
what
looking
he's
for the name of the professor.
Yes.
If it's not transferred. It's something Ferd.
What?
I'm looking for that professor's name that was excavating over there by the behemoth. Oh wait, no,
Was it unfortunate?
No, it was older than that.
Astrian Trufant.
Trufant.
Right. So I'm going to go to one of the mammoths. I'm going to say, I'd like to access the restricted area for Professor Astrian Trufant. Password is 12345.
Is that what the book said?
No.
You just made it up?
Well, I made up the password because it's a common password, and the way the guy was talking, he doesn't know shit.
Also, we got this book. I hold up the coloring book from the Great Google Library. And I got this coloring book from the Great Google Library, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to have it, so I need to go put it back in the restricted section.
Please stay right there, sir.
Kevin's other nostril starts to bleed.
Yeah. There are 16 gray mammoths. So they're small. They're like Lalafell size. But they pour out of the walls and surround Kevin, and they put him in a stasis bubble, which then floats to the top of the building, pushes him outside the building, and just drops him off outside the door.
I'll see you later, Deej.
Okay, let me know if you find the restricted area.
Got it.
The restricted area was the friends we made along the way.
They told him he'd be expelled if he asked to get about it.
Dude, true. I didn't ask. I was trying to put the book back.
Uh-huh.
It was a good try.
Yeah.
Roll, what's a bluff
bullshit.
right now?
Deception?
Deception, yeah. I don't know why I couldn't think of deception.
Deception.
Roll a bullshit check.
Yep.
Too bad it's not a performance. Yeah. So let's see here.
Why didn't you tell Millie you needed to lie to someone?
Well, I didn't know I was going to lie to somebody until I did it.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, deception I don't have. It's just a +9.
Should I let Christian bullshit a robot, Melinda? Or no?
Not bad, not bad.
That's what we're determining.
Oh, see? So I actually get a month. Oh, I got a 20.
20.
Nah, yeah,
He's
20
with
total.
that 20, yeah.
Plus I got support
You
or
do not
whatever.
appear to be an Ellison.
That's racist.
And that password is 15 digits too short.
It's 1 through 20. Just keep going.
Okay. My mistake. Yes.
I had something caught in my throat, so I stopped real fast.
Thanks.
No, the password is, quote, 15 digits too short.
Oh. I want to change that.
I think it's a great password, personally.
Honestly, I'm gonna start using that myself.
I remember I heard somebody like their password was asterisk.
I actually like that. That's
Clever.
pretty good. Until somebody sees you actually typing it,
Yep.
and then it's like, wait a second. Yeah.
I'd be like, I was just doing it so you wouldn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
So what did you try to do now?
I'm trying to go 1 through 20.
Okay, roll another deception check.
Did I get advantage of soul was assisting me?
No, you get disadvantage actually.
Oh, okay.
No, just in general, because it's your second try. You get disadvantage.
Okay.
No.
So that'd be what, 23.
I feel like I should give this.
Oh, yeah, okay. 23.
Fucking cheat.
You said I gave disadvantage.
Not as good.
Oh yeah, not as good. So 17.
I'm sorry. I think you may be confused. Please see this. Please see the skull arc before attempting again.
What's that?
I no longer believe that you are Professor Truffaut.
Oh really? Because I have a letter that I wrote here. I'll hand him the letter.
This
Who else would
does
know?
not mean anything to me.
Well then maybe I should talk to your supervisor.
You may speak with the skull arc at the forum.
Fine. Can you put me in the bubble and shoot me up there, my friend?
Those are expensive.
Well, I'm not paying for it.
And then all the mammoths come out again, and they put you in a bubble and expel you.
Okay. So when I pass the group, I'll be. Why will be outside?
It's like, what the hell is going on?
Alright, was anybody still in the Numenon?
The rest of us.
I mean, we have to be, right? Yeah.
Well, I mean, are you? What else do you want to do in here?
I'm gonna find a not Mammoth 2222.
You forgot a couple twos.
Couple twos, yeah. Just different Mammoth. Where do we find the paperwork to submit a petition for a request from the restricted section?
You must go to the forum and submit your request in triplicate.
And they have the forums at the forum?
Yes.
Alright. Biggest, most useless library in the world.
Bro, I'm offended.
These robots suck. Sorry.
One of the mammoths rolls up to you, offers you a tissue.
Thank you. Very helpful.
Itch.
I like that mammoth. It's the one cool mammoth.
Can I kick it as it runs away?
Sure, roll an attack.
Fuck.
That tracks.
Yeah. I don't think I get any.
It'd be your
plus
dex or
charges.
strength or
Oh.
whatever. Your strength, actually.
It's an 11.
You whiff. It doesn't even notice. Hey, he's back.
Just muttering
Just,
about stupid robots to myself.
I can't remember.
Muttering.
Guess I'll take the stairs like some peasant.
I mean, it's the dumbwaiter, the elevator.
Yeah, it certainly is dumb. As I get that.
I think we might have better luck if we're able to actually talk to someone at this forum place.
Alright, so are you all leaving now? Okay. Kevin is on the outside. Deus is on the outside. You all see wide open doors that you can come in and out of. When Deus and Kevin... You done? Thank you. Deus and Kevin, when they look at the door, they see like red chains like superimposed over the doorway that you don't seem to be able to pass.
But we don't see those.
No.
They did just. Have those always been there?
I don't think so. Otherwise, how would it get in the first place?
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, but you're seeing it too, huh?
Yeah. Oh, hey guys.
You see them just walk straight through it.
Oh, hi,
Ah.
Kevin.
How'd you get through the chains?
What chains?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
The red chains that seem like they're trying to get us out of the library.
I mean, I know you don't like libraries, but you don't have to make things up so you don't have to go in.
I mean, no, he sees it too, so.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's right there. Now it's like the whole thing is a restricted area. We found it, Kevin.
I was in the front of the library the whole time.
We're there the whole time.
Oh, whoa, wait 1 second. I feel like Bob's trying to communicate to me. Oh, nope, it was just his son, Jeebus.
It's his medication needs to work. Gave it to him like an hour ago.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, well, I guess we best
Couple hours
walk
ago.
our way up the other half of the stairs over to the forum.
Okay. The forum, the forum is above the Agora. Bob, go drink some water.
Like in the hills of Agora?
Get out.
but yes, it is on a hill.
What was that?
It is on a hill, so you're not wrong.
A quarter hills, yes. Cool. You continue your way up. When you get to the top of these stairs, there is a switchback set of stairs to go up into the forum. And this is a very impressive, very large building, very shiny white and silvers and gold. And the doors open, and you are on a raised. When you go inside, you're essentially on a raised viewing platform. There is a pit, kind of like if you were going to Congress. Bob, go drink some water, buddy. I'm not water.
What are you talking about, Dad?
Got him.
He normally knows what I'm talking about. 1 second.
I think once we managed to actually find someone to talk to, I got an idea that we could try to leverage some favor against them, or from them. So, when we find somebody to talk to, let me do the talking. I will present our case that A, we're researching ancient extinct species. B, we had a tertiary related request for information regarding that Maya, right? Mariah. Spelled that wrong. Oh no, I spelled it right here. Mariah individual. And then thirdly, we also come bearing a more recent update from the Google Library, being as that was their institution. We have an update on it.
Yeah.
And could also let them know that we basically quelled it so that they could go and reclaim their knowledge if they wanted to, because the magic's kaput.
Yeah, and Kevin's got the coloring book to prove it.
That's right. I don't know about any quails, but maybe this will help. And he hands the coloring book to you.
All right, we've got the coloring book, and then we also have the book that Cassette has with the story of the Warrior of Light in Allegan, right? That one?
It is written in Allegan.
Right, in ancient Allegan, so we've got a little bit of proof to back it up. I'd also say we could show off the hag, but then they might, A, it's broken, and B, maybe we don't want to tell them we stole their giant crystal out of their big book monster.
The crystal's not there anymore anyway. It's gone.
Yeah.
Also, can you let them know that the mammoths seem to be broken? Because they took us out in the bubble, Deej and I. And then they put that weird red thing to make the library look like it was all restricted.
I think they put you in timeout from the library, so, no skin off your back.
Yeah, exactly.
But all right.
good.
Yeah, I was just thinking whatever you're making smells real good.
Craving baked potato chicken meatballs.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go find whoever's in charge of the forum.
30 seconds, guys. It smells good.
Yeah. It's the butter.
I can't believe that it's butter. Yeah.
To the forum.
Yes. So you're looking down on the forum. It is. There are 100 seats. One at the very center, and the rest are kind of surrounding it in a spiral pattern. And it looks like all of the members of the forum, the 100 members of the forum, are here. And there's one in the center. You don't know any of these people.
So is it basically like the how you can go in for open sessions of Congress and just
Yes,
view?
very much so.
Okay.
And it seems like they're like in session, they're all talking. and
Correct.
stuff. Okay.
So is there like a line for public queries of the day?
No, there is. There's a registration area where you can submit forms and queries that way. But you notice that anytime that you're on the viewing platform, no matter how loud you talk, it's like your volume's been turned down.
Alright.
I'm gonna start playing music to test it.
It sounds you can barely hear your own music.
And I imagine we can hear them clearly.
Yes.
So it's like a one-way muting.
Correct.
Cool.
Hey, what's up with all those people down there? Oh, I said, what's up with all those people down there? Weird. My voice seems to be going out.
I believe that's the government of this area, Kevin. So maybe we don't yell at them before we've asked what we're here to get.
Ah, gotcha.
But I'll go put our names on the list and see what's going on with that.
Okay. There's a mammoth there. Hello.
I'm gonna still keep playing music, even though it seems like it's muted.
Excuse me, sir. Your
Like
music is
elevator music.
lovely.
Thank you. And I turn away from the. Just keep playing.
I still can hear it.
You're welcome. And
I think he means play louder, Soul.
I fucking love the Mammoth. The Mammoth librarians are a nice touch.
Well, I'm trying to do my mini
that's
my
not really
mini
good.
feat where anybody can hear my music and the party gets like advantages on social checks. I'm trying to help out with
Does not
nobody's doing.
no effect in here.
Too muted.
It's not loud enough for it to have an effect.
I go to strum the chord and all the strings break. Because
On your
nothing works in
magical.
here apparently.
Yikes.
Okay,
See
fine.
Soul just quietly smashing a mandolin in the background.
I was just
Not
hoping
even
to help
satisfying.
Millie if she was going to start talking.
No, I appreciate that you're doing that. Unfortunately, the nature of the spell does not allow it.
Okay.
Alright. Well, good afternoon. We'd like to submit a request for the forum's time.
What is your purpose in addressing the forum?
Our purpose is threefold. We have 2 requests for knowledge and 1 offer of knowledge regarding the Gervanian hinterlands, former location of the Charlian people that was abandoned some centuries ago.
My father worked there.
I'm assuming he made it out if he worked there, so...
No.
Well, then you have my sympathies.
I am made from his parts. Alright.
I kind of like that. They would also
Soul
put
plays like,
a...
"Wah, wah."
Ah, what was it? It was that 3D movie with all the robots, where the poor robots had to use hand-me-down parts.
Does that sound familiar to you?
It's like a Pixar movie.
You mean the movie Robots?
People. Oh, yeah, Robots, sorry. I got mixed in with iRobot. But yeah, the movie's called Robots. And there's a part where the main character robot, who's a young boy, when he hits puberty, has to borrow his older cousin, who is a woman, to borrow her chassis because his parents can't afford a male chassis. So he's basically just walking around in a giant, like, basically like a boob suit of armor compared to the rest of his body because they're poor. It's a very
Sounds like
anti-capitalist
they were
movie.
pushing the trans agenda.
Did you make this up? I've never heard of this.
No, it
It's
sounds
a
familiar
very
now
good
that it says
movie.
it.
I liked it a lot. I think,
Yeah, I mean, it sounds interesting, honestly.
yeah.
Alright, so.
It had Robin Williams in it too.
I love Robin Williams. One of my favorite Robin Williams movies, Bicentennial Man.
Oh yeah.
It was real
He
good.
was a robot in that too, right?
Yup.
Just love being a robot.
Really good movie. He was also really into wargaming and Magic the Gathering, apparently.
Yep. What
Like,
tunes may
super
come?
wargaming.
Nice.
One of my favorite Robin Williams films.
Yeah. Which one?
What tunes may come?
That was not what I said at all.
I know. I was saying what my favorite one was.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is a very good movie. It's very sad, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got very existential type of thing.
It's not something to watch if you are depressed at the time.
I won't watch
Nope.
Yeah.
Long story short, 3 people die right at the beginning. Yeah, a little spoiler.
Well, I'm really not gonna watch it.
It's a very good movie. It's just you have to be in the right mindset for it. Don't watch Requiem for a Dream either.
I shan't.
Or Irreversible. Or Grave of the Fireflies.
Those are 3 topics.
Please write down in detail what you wish to discuss. And he turns around the forms and puts it in front of you and takes off one of his fingers. It has a pen attached and he just drops it in front of you.
Neat. Was that yours or your father's?
Who even knows anymore?
Not me. That's why I asked.
See if we can keep that.
Pretty cool. Oh, souvenir, right? There's no chain on it.
That is part of my body.
Yeah,
Not
still trying
stealing
to
a
take it.
finger.
I'm sure he can't hear me when I'm
Oh yeah, yeah.
Actually, we can hear everything that is said perfectly. We are not affected by the magic.
Anyways.
I heard that.
Yeah, now fill out our forms.
Okay.
What do you do with the finger?
I return the finger. Not.
Thank you. He puts it back on.
I told you we should have kept it.
No. She said you return the finger, and immediately in my head,
Yep.
I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking like I could here you go. Here's your finger back.
Ha. Ha.
That was broken. Quick, gotta run before they blame us.
He takes your forms, looks them over. You have neat writing, and he turns around and puts it in a slot. All of them in a slot.
Thanks, Sid, for that. The amount of times
Thank
I've had
you,
to write
Sid.
standards.
Now, what were the worst standards Sid ever made you write?
I will not stab my fellow classmates with scissors. I think that's a good start. I could also see Miller being the other teachers that made Millie write standards. And tons of writing practice because she couldn't talk.
Hold on, I have to find the perfect GIF from a show that I used to love, but is really problematic. There we go. Okay.
How large a stack of other people's queries does there appear to be?
You don't know because your forms are immediately put in the slot. You can't see where they.
Oh, I thought it was like a shelf.
No, it's literally like a Dropbox.
Okay.
Okay. You can hear them talking at the moment. They're talking about their latest expeditions that they are hiring the gleaners for, and they said that they wish to stock Labyrinthos with vegetation from Tuliolo.
That rings a bell to me, but it wouldn't ring a bell to us.
I should hope Tuliolo rings a bell to you.
Little.
Really, you don't know what it is?
That's the new place.
It's the main city
Yeah.
of the new expansion that you get to on the second quest.
The main thing is it has tacos.
They do have tacos, and they're soft tacos too, not crunchy. Because apparently
They're not.
crunchy tacos are not a thing in
No,
Mexico.
crunchy tacos
that's
are
a United States
that's
thing.
when I was joking about white people taco night. That is crunchy tacos.
What was?
What was in the chat when we were talking about tacos for the weekend games?
Yeah,
Yeah, white people taco night
it's
is
crunchy tacos.
the corn crunchy tortillas,
Yeah.
Yep.
beef with the seasoning packet.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
Or flour tortillas.
Flour tortillas are much better.
I fucking love Entourage. I still love it, no matter how problematic it is. That's all I'm saying.
Same.
This was the gift that I sent. Yes, get the fuck out. It's Jeremy Piven in his funniest role ever.
Yep.
Okay, Sid's back. Are you free to talk, Sid?
Woo. Sounds like he's not.
In a few.
In a few. Okay. Why am I getting tagged?
You're it.
Well, I mean, I can stay here and wait for the forum to call upon us for our moment in the floor.
Yeah.
So if the rest of you want to go explore Charlene and meet up with Sid and Sherman, find our lodgings and whatnot, I can always send Care to come find you guys once we're ready to be seen.
If he just flies away, does that mean he doesn't care?
Oh, heartbreak.
That sounds like a good plan, Millie. And you should be next because our paper should be on the very top now. So,
One can hope.
yeah. Okay.
Just pull a fucking TN from Dragon Ball original, just flaw and put the thing on the top.
Oh, don't like that. Hey, Kevin, let's go get some food.
Wait, food? Yeah, that sounds great. This place is super boring.
Yeah, nothing to eat in sight.
Tavi, let's go get a drink, I think.
How about we go somewhere that has food and drinks?
So there is a place to go. Are you looking for a place for food?
Yeah.
Okay. So there is a stall that seems to be baking a bread that smells pretty good. The only thing they seem to sell is the bread, and the name of the stall is called the Students' Stop.
Hey, excuse me, what do you sell here?
We sell Archon loaf. It's the perfect, most nutritious food that will help with your studies.
Okay, but does it taste like bread?
Have you had it
Hey,
before?
Kevin, yeah, we've had this before.
I think we have, right?
Yeah, it didn't go good with that tea that we had. Remember that tea that Millie got us?
Oh, that's right. That's right. So this is the really dense bread that it tastes disgusting.
Yeah, we didn't loaf it.
We found it outside of Charlotte.
I agree. I didn't loaf it either.
Somebody gave it to him.
Was
Yeah.
it?
Sure.
That definitely sounds like something Millie would pull. Like, here, guys, enjoy.
Yeah.
I don't
Is there
know
any
where-
better tasting things around here, Mr. Breadmaker?
What was that?
Better tasting things, you know, like hamburgers.
Well, it's certainly less nutritious, but you can try The Last Stand by the harbor.
Why
And they have
did they not
drinks
do
there.
good around here? Like the other stands didn't do well.
No, it's called The Last Stand. That's the name of the restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we should
But,
go there.
Any place kind of closer? What about a place to get food and drinks?
You can get both there.
All right, well, that sounds good to me. Is there a fast way to get there? Because you guys got a lot of stairs here.
You just walk. Or you can use the mini Aetherites to teleport around.
I'm sorry, the mini what now?
The mini Aetherites?
You mean
You know, the small ones around the city. Most large cities have them.
Do those cost
Nope.
money?
No.
We had one at Sid's house.
Yeah.
Look around. Do I see one near us?
Yes, there is one nearby to you. But you're not attuned to the one at the harbor. You just walked right past it. So, you can teleport to it. You have to walk.
They could teleport
Big
from
line.
it to the main Aetherite for free, though.
Oh, yeah, that's below the switchback.
Yeah, it's
right?
closer.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's do that on
So
both
yeah,
switchbacks.
Soul's gonna walk over to the mini one and teleport to the big one.
Yeah, we'll do the same.
Okay.
wait, excuse me, this one doesn't go to the harbor.
Who are you telling?
The bread shop.
Did you use it or no? Because you would have to have used it to realize it doesn't go to the harbor.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna try to go to the harbor.
Okay. It doesn't work, but it takes you to the main Aetherite instead, which is far from the bread.
Wait, this didn't go to the harbor.
Nope.
No.
You could walk there.
Well, we're closer though, Kevin.
Well, that bread shop got lied to us.
Well, let's go get the food and drink and just forget about bread guy.
Yeah.
Fine.
What is the fucking... Sorry. 1 second.
No, we can't help if we don't know.
No, I'm annoying myself.
Yeah, yourself.
Thank you.
I don't know. This place is all like, you know, smart people and stuff. Hopefully, it's not just wine.
Yeah. No, get something really nice and earthy tasting.
There it is. Alright, so you make your way down the harbor, and there is this nice little area that's just set out. It's got like a view of the bay, a view of the harbor, I should say. It's got like a deck that you can sit on, really nice chairs, everything like that. An open stall, like brick ovens, and you can smell all the foods coming from here. It smells wonderful.
It smells wonderful.
Does smell wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm a good cook.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were playing this game, Linda. Uh-huh. Someday. So are you going to find a table, or are you going to go up and order something? What are you doing?
Is it crowded enough where we have to scope out a table beforehand?
It's pretty busy, but you'll probably be able to find a seat.
Hey, excuse me, what do you sell here? Hopefully not that gross bread that the bread store is trying to sell us.
It's funny that you say that. The whole reason that I opened The Last Stand is because I couldn't stand Archon Loaf. And the last one I had is the last one I'll ever have.
Yeah, that stuff almost killed us. Well, that and the tea.
I believe it. Well, I don't know about tea.
Well, we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. 7 of your best, most delicious item, please, and some alcohol to go along with it.
You want the special of the day?
Well, is it anything like a hamburger, or better than a hamburger?
Well, it's my own spin on a hamburger, so yeah.
Well, you don't gotta spin it, but if you say it's good, I'm gonna trust you.
Your spit. I was like, I
So,
don't want that.
it's a Moogle
It's
burger.
my own spit on a hamburger.
I was like, yeah, that sounds like I spit to you.
Alright.
Ah, fucking.
What's a liter of cola?
What do you have by way of spirits?
Friend heard me, fucking cool.
What'd you say, Eric?
What do you have by way of spirits?
Oh.
Well, I got wine. What else? Don't like wine?
Oh, he doesn't like wine.
Well, I'm not crying here.
I got whiskey, I've got vodka. I have some real strong stuff out of Alamigo. They just call it the head clearer.
That sounds great. We've been, through a lot.
It's been a while since I've had a good whiskey. I'm out some whiskey all around.
Alright, we got a Garlean whiskey, aged 70 years.
What Garlean whiskeys would I know about?
Solus Zoscalvis die?
What was that?
How long ago did Solus die?
15 years ago, roughly.
Oh, darn.
Why?
I was hoping it, like, age 70 years. I stole it from the Emperor's house.
As soon as I heard he was dead, I looted that
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. like the whole fake artifact stolen from the Russian palace after the revolution.
Yeah.
And you were just munching on your foot.
Ah, whiskey it is. How much is that really 70-year-old whiskey?
That is a delicacy, and I only have that one bottle. That's gonna run you 100 gold if you want it, but you get the whole bottle.
Millie sitting contentedly in the forum with all the group's money, be like, oh, good thing I know they're not spending it on silly things.
Why is it
I'm
so
gonna look
expensive?
towards Kenji. I'm down if you are.
Well, you know I'm down. Oh, hey, Mike's home.
Yay!
Did you get off early?
I left a little early.
I won't tell anyone.
Great. We'll take your food and whatever whiskey they want.
All right, 100 gold for the whiskey, and it's gonna be 1 gold per plate.
I'm gonna get one of those head clearers too.
Oh, okay. It's not a cocktail. It's actually a liquor. Do you want a glass? You want the bottle?
How much for a glass? How much for the bottle?
It's gonna run you a silver for a glass, but I can give you the bottle for 3 gold.
I'll take the bottle.
Oh, and where do people usually go when they're new to the city? Like an inn, if they need lodging.
Well, there's all kinds of places that you can stay. You can get put up by one of the high houses. You can sleep in the guest dormitories near the studium, and then there's also the Baldessian Annex. They run a bit of a lodging in addition to their other businesses. It's been slow for them, so gotta make money somehow. You understand?
Yeah, I get that. Okay, which way to the annex?
The Baldessian Annex. It's actually, you can see it from here, and he leans out from the counter and tries to look around the side of the building. He's like, "Oh hell, it's behind us."
Ah, perfect. Thanks. All right. We'll go find the table, sit down and eat. But Kevin's gonna try to eat quickly so he can go find Sid.
Okay. Sid, did you and Sherbin want to come get some food now that you've secured lodging?
Sure, why not?
All right.
Oh.
So Sid actually walks up to the group with Sherbin at the last stand in Charlotte Harbor.
Oh, sorry. Could you add 2 more plates, please?
He does, right? Sure. 2 more? 2 more plates. 2 more gold.
Yeah. Hey, Tava, you got this one? Yeah, thanks. I gotta go talk to the professor. Hey, Professor. Hey, Sherwin. Sherwin, you mind if I steal the professor for a second? We got ordered your food, by the way.
I do mind.
Okay, but I still need to steal him. I promise to give him back.
Can it be done after we eat?
Yes.
Good. Remove your hand from him now.
Okay.
Good, Kevin.
How you feeling, Professor?
Full foot shorter than some.
Not fantastic, but better.
All right. Well, let's eat. I'm excited for this food. They tried to give us some of that bread that almost killed us. That super dense, disgusting bread.
Well, I mean, I don't. You know what? Good thing you didn't eat it.
Thank you. And that's what Deej and I thought.
Yeah.
And while you were gone, we went to the library. I think Deej and I got kicked out. They put us in a bubble and we couldn't get back in, but everyone else seems fine. And then we went to this, I don't know, palace-looking place where they were having all this talking and stuff, and Millie is trying to get us an audience with the Senate, I think.
I mean, I guess that's as wise a move as any. I mean, you're here for information gathering, and I would imagine a Senate in a place of learning would have plenty of that.
Yeah. Well, were you able to find us lodgings?
Yeah, we got some rooms at the Baldesian Annex.
Oh, perfect.
And,
I was about to go there and figured out that that's where you'd be.
Wow, I mean, excellent thought.
Thank you. My nose only bled twice today, so it wasn't 3 times.
Once or 3 times.
It's an improvement.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, let's eat dinner, and hopefully it's delicious.
Okay. So you guys find a large enough table to sit down at. There are 2 people that look familiar to you, but are trying to be inconspicuous at a table nearby. One of them is very drunk, and the other seems to be nursing some water at the moment. But you recognize both of them from the Waking Sands.
I don't know that. I'm writing it down.
Was one a Wallafon?
It's an Elizin and a Higher.
Hey, do we know them? That drunk one and the other one?
They look familiar. The drunk one reminds me of Harry.
The drunk one is Orion J, and Thancred is the Higher. The one that's nursing some water.
How do we know if it's Thancred?
Oh, man.
This is Thancred.
Oh, it's him.
The link rolls don't work. I can't tell
Same
Deus
thing
that
happened
Uriange owes me
when
50
Soul
bucks.
liked to drink the wine for-
I wrote that shit down like over a year ago.
Not immediately. It's very strong, and it seems to have a not unpleasant kind of salty aftertaste. Like, yeah.
Uriange,
Like,
50 gallons.
what happened?
Uriange owes me 50 bucks because he lost a bet, and he never
Oh.
paid me.
Deej,
He's on
time to
Millie's
go
list.
collect.
What's that, Kevin?
It's the last time I saw him.
I think that's Orangeade Kumquat over there.
Oh, well, now I recognize him.
Hey! Orangeade! Hey, how you doing? Long time no see.
Then he kills his wife.
Orion J, no. Okay.
Hey, Orangeade Kumquat, you okay?
No, just some such.
Yeah.
Oh, Orenthal James. Got it.
Sorry.
Wow.
Nope.
He just died. It is not soon enough to make that joke.
Hey, he caught his wife's killer, and now he's dead. So
Good point.
I love that joke. Man, so Kevin is yelling at Uriange.
Yeah, Orangeade Kumquat. Hey, is that you?
I say, did you employ doubling magics? There's 2 of you. Cloning
Oh, wait,
is illegal
Uriange is
in
the drunk
Charlie.
one?
Yes.
Oh.
God, could you imagine 2 cats?
Hey, how you doing? We're still alive. You're still alive.
Give me 8 hours and I can make it happen.
What?
Yeah. Well, what's going on with the circle? The one I'm not supposed to talk about.
I knew you were the smooth one when we met.
Oh, thank you. But I'm pretty rough.
Yes, well, it's good to see that you're in good health. We returned to Charlene after the link pearl stopped working, but if it's all the same to you, it's probably best that we don't be speaking in the open.
Okay. Where would you want to speak then?
I overheard that you got rooms at the Baldesian Annex.
Yes, but can you get there? You're seeing 2 of me. I don't know. Maybe you'll see 2 of those annexes. I want you to go to the route 1.
I'm sober. Orion J is the drunk one, and I'll lead him by his robes if I have to.
All right. Wait, which one were you again?
This is Thancred.
Nope. Name don't ring a bell. I remember Orangeade Kumquat. I don't remember no Thancred.
Okay, well, perhaps you didn't meet me. I don't know.
Hey, did you remember this one?
Respond to that.
Yeah, we know them. We met them.
Hey,
Ah.
Kevin, don't you remember the guy that we first met when we were in when we first got to Vesper Bay? He shared breakfast with us. Doesn't he look similar to this man over here?
He's just like
Was the good breakfast or a bad breakfast?
An unremarkable breakfast?
I can't remember anything that's unremarkable.
Fair.
Yes, we've met him before, Kevin.
Okay, well, if the professor is saying that we know you, then I guess we know you.
It's great to see you again.
do I know you?
We do.
Oh, this is Sol. We met him actually after we met Orange A. Kumquat. Don't know if you know him, but
My mistake. I don't know you.
That's all right. Pleasure to meet you. I am Thancred. My
So watch the drink.
yes, my
the unremarkable Thanquid.
Urion J. What'd you say?
The unremarkable Thancred.
Yes, unremarkable is a good way to describe me. I try to remain inconspicuous after all.
Okay, well, we'll see you over at the inn if you guys can get there, all right.
Yes, we'll call on you.
Oh wait, are you part of the circle that I'm not supposed to talk about too?
Are you knowing the circle?
I don't know. Am I? Come, Urion J. Let's get out of here before they blow our cover even more.
Hey, great seeing you, Orangeade.
And a pleasure to see you as well.
To me.
Did I tell you the new jingle that I heard recently? Thy milkshake bringeth all yonder boys to thy yard. It's like,
Oh, I love that one. So we'll cheers.
I gotta share that later. Yeah, it's a good one. It's getting to be about nighttime because that gives me a good excuse to change the music.
Sounds good.
Is the forum still in session?
Yes.
Poor Miller just waiting.
Well, I mean, it was late afternoon by the time you got
There
anyway.
is graffiti under every bench.
Impressive. The mammoths are just like following you, cleaning the graffiti that you leave.
Oh no, I'm subtle about it. They don't know. They don't see shit.
They will. Anyway, the rest of you at the table, your drink, you feel your head
Explode.
explode. Yeah, like scanners.
Good thing I brought a second character.
I thought you were gonna say second head.
I have the spare head, thankfully.
No, so your drink is very strong, but it's tasty. And after a little while, you feel like this is infused with something because you're kind of getting that high feeling without the lack of, or without the loss of motor skills.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
So it's kind of CBD-ish, I guess.
What are we eating?
It's not. It's in the drink that he got.
Yeah, I bought a bottle of the head clearer.
The head
stuff.
clearer, yeah.
Yeah, the good stuff.
I'm gonna take another drink then.
I mean, you've been nursing a glass of it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it took like 10 to 15 minutes to start working, but feels good. Those of you who are drinking the Garlean whiskey, it is very good. 70 years old, so yeah,
Praise the Emperor.
yeah, praise the Emperor. Are you gonna have any of the whiskey?
No, I'm sticking to my bottle.
What about Tavi? Are you having any of the whiskey?
Yep.
All right, good boy.
I thought you were talking to Eric for a second.
I was talking to Eric.
Good little drunk.
It's a drink. It's a whiskey.
Very good whiskey. It's very smooth. It's got a little bit of that about that little.
Do I recognize it?
You've had it before.
Makes sense.
This it was younger at the time, but this was a staple in in Babel, which was the Garlean palace.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and your food has been delivered. Everybody got the same food. It is a plate with crinkle cut fries that look like they have a seasoning, some unique seasoning on it, but it smells really good. The burger itself, it is the most delectable burger you've ever seen. It's potato flour buns with sesame seeds on top. It's got 2 large patties with melted pepper jack cheese on top of each one, and in between each patty is some kind of sauce. It's like a Thousand Island kind of sauce. And it's got tomato, onion, and lettuce, of course. But it looks picturesque, and everybody's been delivered.
Oh, this is delicious. What do you call this? I'm just macking this thing up. What do you call this, sir?
This is called the last burger on Earth, or last burger on the planet. I don't know. I'm still workshopping the name.
It's big, and I'm macking it up. I'd call it the Big Mac, but I'll take whatever you call it. The last burger on Earth.
Dickon's Double. My name's Dickon.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mr. Dickon. What's so funny?
Oh, no. Okay.
Hey, Sid, can we go talk now?
What was that?
Hey, Sid, can we go talk now?
Sure, Kevin.
All right, so Sid and I go off to like a quieter area. Okay, first off, Sid, how you feeling?
Burger.
Not great, Kevin.
Okay, but do you feel like you could take a slap?
He's got some great stuff.
Yep.
Kevin slaps Sid. What the heck do you think you were doing? You almost killed yourself.
I was doing what we needed to have done.
No, you don't know that. You almost died, and you can't die. I won't let you die. I made a promise to Sherwin that I'd never let you die. And what are you going to do? You almost kill yourself.
If I didn't, we all would have.
No, that's not true. I could have found that power deep inside me and done something about it. But what you did was unfair. It wasn't sanctioned, and it was just plain selfish. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate that you saved all our lives, but what even happened to you? What did you do?
Well, I guess the easiest way to put it would be I just did what I normally do when I kind of go beyond what I already know, just took it to the extreme.
Right, and what happened?
Well, the hag was used up as a material component for the spell, and the backlash came to me on the ship, knocked me cold, and probably damaged my eye. And beyond that, I probably also damaged my connection to the live stream itself, but yeah, that about covers it.
Well, and you think that's okay?
I think it was what needed to be done, Kevin.
And so you're saying you don't trust me as a leader of the group?
It's not what I'm saying, Kevin.
You clearly did, because you decided to go off in this one-man show and explode your device, and you hurt yourself. You can't be doing that. You can't be dying. Did I break one of my oaths that I made?
Well, Kevin, I didn't die, and the point of the matter was I needed to make sure that you didn't either.
I would have been fine, and I would have kept the group alive. But you can't be doing that, Professor. We still need you, and if you died, I don't even know what I'd do.
Well, here's the thing, Kevin. You are going to keep the rest of them alive, because that's your job, and you don't need me anymore.
No, we do need you. You ain't going nowhere. Look, you spent your time with Sherwin, and I appreciate it, and I want you to find love. But don't you think enough's enough? Isn't it time to come back to the group now? I mean, the hag's destroyed, and got no way to get in contact with you. So, tell you what. If you come back to the group, and look, bygones will be bygones, and what you did, I'll forgive it. All right?
I'm not coming back, Kevin.
Kevin slaps him again.
Sid goes unconscious.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to slap you that time. Yes, you are. Why aren't you coming back?
Well, I mean, mechanically, I like I said, I damaged my connection to ether. I don't think I can do what I once was able to do anymore, Kevin.
What do you mean? You like lost your magic?
No, I still have it, but look, you guys need to get stronger to save Cliffside, right?
Yeah, but we're super strong.
You're still doing that, right? And you need to make stronger to help Kenji and with his stuff with the Ura clan, correct?
Yeah. I don't see your point.
I can't do that anymore, Kevin.
Sure you can, Professor. Why can't you do that no more?
That's the exchange that I gave up to do what I did in Ilmek.
I don't know what that means. What exchange?
Kevin, to go beyond what I know and go beyond what I'm normally capable of doing, I tap into the live stream, and to do that, I have to use a part of myself. And what I did in the castle, I had no business doing. Not any way, shape, or form should I have been able to pull that off, but because I did, it changed what I can do.
That's fine. You talked about what you call them, transvestites, trans investigation. You can change. I said I was okay with that.
It has nothing to do with change, Kevin. The fact of the matter is, you all are going to grow. You're going to get better, and I'm staying where I'm at. And
Nope.
Listen,
Nope.
Kevin, and I'm okay with that. I've taught you guys everything you need to know. There's just... You don't need to look to me for the answers anymore. You guys know what you need to do.
Oh, nope, that's wrong, Professor. If you're not here, then, Deej is going to be really sad all the time, and I can't see her sad all the time because that makes me sad. And we just fixed what was going on with you and Millie. Everyone, Sherwin, gave her a hug. And if you're not around, then maybe I get into trouble. And if I get into trouble and I get hurt, who's going to save us? Also, we're in this super smart town. I'm sure someone here can figure out something that's going on with you and fix you. Ain't no problem, Professor. I'll figure it out.
Kevin, I love you all, but I'm done.
No, you're not done, Professor. I don't accept that. Nope. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's something in the rules that says you're not allowed to leave. I can get Inti over here and we can verify whatever it is. This seems like it's against business protocol or something.
Kevin, I'm half blind. I can't strengthen my magic. And do you want the truth of it, Kevin?
Yeah, I always want the truth.
I'm happy.
But how can you be happy without your family?
I still have my family. I don't need to be running around chasing after giant robots or... I don't need to do that to have my family. You guys are still here and you have each other. And you're worried about who's going to pick you guys up if you make mistakes. What do you think I spent all this time teaching you?
Right, but I still need you to pick us up. I mean, you're the one that has taught us everything, and I lost my dad young. I can't lose you, too. What am I going to do?
You didn't lose me, Kevin. I'm still here. I'll still be wherever I'm at.
No, but you won't be with us, and family sticks together, and you're saying we're not your family if you're not going to stick with us. Is that what you're saying?
No, Kevin, that's not it at all. You guys helped me get to where I am now. It's a place where I never thought I would be. Never expected to be. Honestly, I never expected to. I never expected to get out of Cliffside, but the things I found here are things that I never would have had there. That wasn't my home, Kevin.
It was your home. Your home is where your family is, and that had to be your home. I don't want you to be unhappy, but how can we be happy if you're not with us?
By knowing that for once I am happy?
Professor, you're making me choose between your happiness and you being with us. How are you making me choose that?
You don't have to choose, Kevin. It's not mutually exclusive.
I don't know what that means, but
It means you don't have to give up one to have the other.
But I do. I gotta give up.
You know where I'm gonna be.
But how are we gonna get in contact with you?
You can always be there. Soul knows message. Plenty of other people know how to get in touch with me. You got Moogles, you got mail, you got teleportation, you got aetherites. Kevin, we're not as disconnected as you seem to think we're going to be.
I mean, you may be right about the soul thing, but I don't know how we're gonna. I've already said goodbye to you once, Professor. You're gonna say goodbye to you again.
It's not so much goodbye, and at least this way you know that I'm safe, and you did your job.
Well, dang it, Professor. Why are you putting me in this position? Okay, let me think. If I can figure out a way to fix you, alright, would you come back and journey with the group again?
Evan, do you trust me? Do you trust that I know what I'm talking about?
Of course. You're one of the few people I do trust. My entire family, that's who I trust, and out of everyone, I trust you the most. You've taught me the most. I mean, you've been the father that died and stepped up when the stepfather, the father that stepped up.
Then I need you to listen to me. What I told you about the live stream, and you can, after this, you can, well, if you guys aren't allowed in the library, you can have Millie go in or Soul go in and verify this, but when somebody's in contact with the live stream for a while, it changes them in a way that can't be just reversed, Kevin. I lift the patch off my eye, and it's just, there's no pupil in the iris. It's just kind of a cloudy turquoise.
Is it
Hey,
still
Professor.
flesh or is it crystal?
Huh? It's flesh. It's actual eye.
Does that hurt?
No, Sherbin asked me the same thing. No, it doesn't hurt. It's just I see you perfectly with my left eye. I always have. My right, I see blackness and flashes of color. I see people's aether. And trying to see both at the same time, I get a headache if there's a lot of people around, but other than that, no, it doesn't hurt.
I don't want to let the group know about this. I'm not going to stop you from finding your happiness like I always told you. I mean, but damn it, Professor. I don't know what we're going to do without you.
You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine.
I mean, you promise you're going to stay in contact, right? You're going to talk to Soul every single day. You're going to send that message, and he's going to send a message to us.
No, Kevin. I mean, I like I said, I love you guys. A part of growing and part of being happy and part of being a family is knowing when to give space. And, Soul will always be able to get in touch with me. Or anybody who knows the spell will be able to get in touch with me. But you're just going to have some faith that I'm where I need to be.
And even if I found a way to fix you, you still wouldn't come with us?
You know, I'm not going to keep telling you that there's no way to fix me, because I don't think you'll listen to me, but the fact of the matter is, Kevin, it's been a while coming that I find it harder and harder to find a reason to risk my life all the time.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that I don't want to be with y'all. If that were the case, I wouldn't have done what I did.
Okay. I get it, Professor. Fine. You win. You know what? As long as you're happy, and then I'm happy, but I'm very unhappy with being happy right now. Okay? And just so you know, on record, I don't like this. But if you're happy, then that's what I'm trying to get for everyone, their own happiness. And damn it, Professor, you didn't have to do this.
I just give him a big hug.
Kevin falls silent, which is rare, and he starts weeping into the professor's shoulder.
You guys will be fine, Kevin.
I'm gonna miss you, Professor. I don't know what I'm gonna do without you.
I mean, come on, where are you guys going to go to get patched up, Kevin?
Yeah, I know, but still.
Listen,
All right.
this is part of you growing, Kevin.
Mm.
You want to be a leader, this is how you show it. You got this.
I'm gonna miss you, Professor. I really am. It feels so real this time.
Well, it is real, Kevin, and I mean, I'll miss you guys too, but again, you know where I'll be.
Okay. Just promise you won't forget about us, because we're your family, and Sherwin's your family, and
Kevin, given what I've experienced with you guys, I don't think I could forget you if I tried.
I love you, Professor.
I love you too, Kevin.
Kevin gets off his shoulder, gives him kind of a soft push. And he's fine. You know what? I got this, Professor. I'll take care of the group. It's gonna be fine. And he wipes his tears from his eyes. Has a deep swallow. Gives like one last long look at the professor, and then turns around and walks back to the table.
My patch back on and come back as well.
All right, Sid. Now you got to repeat that conversation 9 more times.
And Kevin's gonna sit at the table silent for the first time.
Do you eat your burger?
Yeah.
So he ate immediately.
Oh yeah.
And what's wrong, Kevin? You get some pepper jack cheese in your eye?
Yeah, something like that. It's just a really good burger.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty emotional.
I mean, yeah, sorry, that's just a really good burger. You know, nothing's wrong. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Pat you on the shoulder.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. I'm good. You're good. We're good. Everything's good. I'm good. You're good, right? I'm good. Everything's good. Hey, so can I have some of that, whatever thing, mind eraser? I need some of that right now.
Oh yeah, you definitely look like you need it. So yeah,
Mind eraser. I like it.
pour one for Kevin and.
He just takes a giant gulp.
Oh God. Okay. Yep. You've had Everclear, right, John?
Yep, it's disgusting.
Well, this tastes like better Everclear, but it still burns.
This doesn't burn as much as what I just went through.
Gotta get my hands on this one.
Eric says Kevin forgets his conversation with Sid and has to have it again.
Memory loss for
Just keep
everyone.
getting him drunk every time afterwards.
Deus, are you done with your burger?
Oh, yeah, and I didn't get any pepper jack in my eye either.
Good. Why don't you take a walk with me back to the annex?
Oh, sure, yeah. Go with you.
Is nobody taking food to Billy?
Then to come back, she's gonna have like this mound of candy wrappers, and she's gonna be vomiting all over the floor. Like, I only had like 5 pounds of candy.
They actually, they adjourn for the day, and they announce the topics, the petitions that they will be addressing tomorrow, and yours is like fourth in line.
We were at the top. That's how the gravity works.
All right. I will be annoyed at the mammoth, but enjoy the fact that they will be scrubbing graffiti and being that amount of time, a lot of bubble gum from the underside of these.
It's not the mammoth's fault.
Yeah, but I don't have a name to the face yet to direct that at. But yeah, so then I'll just hop on the dragon and fly to avoid the steps.
Billy's doing drugs.
Yeah. Except I caught the dragon. And I'll just head back down to wherever the annex is, I guess. Because I don't know that everybody went to dinner, so I would...
Well, your dragon would have told them, right?
Well, the dragon couldn't tell them. It would just go like, "Brrr," and let them know to come back to the forum.
Not with them.
No, it was if the forum's ready, I will send the dragon to go fetch them.
Got it.
Yeah.
Because it's not, there's no like psychic link or
So
anything.
you actually don't know
So
where
it knows
they're
where we're
spending the
at.
night either.
I guess I'd ask around then for where the.
Guess I'm using a sending spell again.
Yeah.
No, I'm assuming
Good old
that
sending.
the most common, like, pit stop place would be the annex.
No.
No?
I think Soul, he would literally use sending to tell Millie where we're
Okay.
staying once he found out, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get Millie a burger also?
Or you might see me and the professor walking towards it.
Drank the mind eraser before
Head
we got
clear.
head cleared before we got food.
I think the food showed up at the same
Food
time.
showed up like right after the drinks. No, they gave you the drinks right away. The food showed up like 15 minutes later.
So no, he didn't say anything about food to Millie because he was
Stoned.
yeah.
Yup. Stone
There
drunk.
you go.
Shit happens. Well, you know where we're
Oh
staying.
no,
at least.
Kevin is stoned.
I feel like being
Oh.
excessively sad sobers you up a bit, though.
True.
Oh, but sorry, now he's stoned.
Yeah.
All right, I'll meet you guys there. Be there in like a minute since I'm flying.
Somebody's like, stop flying in the city.
That wasn't a rule.
Fireball
Front
at
desk
that
lady
person.
said, "No violence."
And there won't be any as long as you stop flying. No.
Fuck.
Just fireball
So
at
the big statue in the front of town just turns the U or just
Blast him out of the air.
fuck. It was an anti-aircraft gun. Yeah. So then, being that it would take like less than a minute to fly from the forum
Sure.
to the annex, do I see Deus and Sid?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm assuming then that they're heading to sleep, I guess, and everyone else is already in there because again, no restaurant mention.
Right.
Right, yeah. There's no food. We had no food.
Yeah, so I'll just plop down off the dragon and be like, "Huh, is everybody going to bed?
Oh, yeah. Well, there's some of them back at the restaurant.
You all got dinner without me.
Well, you were...
I've been over there for hours."
Yeah, well, you're doing forum stuff, right?
Yeah, and they're not even seeing us until tomorrow, so
Oh.
I didn't even need to wait there all that long.
Yeah. Well, the professor and I were just going to go check out the rooms, but if you're hungry, the rest of the group's still there. And you might want to keep an eye on Kevin. He has some pepper jack in his eye, and he was a little upset about it. But he loves that burger.
Is that a euphemism?
Checking into his eye.
Alright, well, yeah, dinner that way. See you guys at the rooms, I
Jack's
guess.
doing a lot of
Okay.
heavy lifting there.
Jack is.
Yeah, so then Millie will just turn around and head to the restaurant then.
Okay.
If Dea said they were going to
Yeah,
bed.
you find the crew. Most of them seem to be drunk and merry.
God, Urianger and Thankwood left already.
They did.
Damn.
Kevin is not quite merry.
He's just staring at his burger, his half-eaten burger. Like, just, he has it in his hand, he's just staring at it.
He's also kind of drooling a little bit.
Yep.
So I'll just basically sit down, order a burger, and not anything to drink. Not booze-wise, I mean.
Do you try to give them some booze?
100%. Like a glass of the
Head clearer.
head clear.
Head clearer. And how much have you had already?
More than one glass.
I was gonna say, is this a shot drink?
No,
And you-
it's like those glasses in Vegas, the yard of
Oh.
alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, how strong is this stuff?
Yes.
It's good, let me tell you that.
On a scale of 1 to mandolin, how good is it?
I strum the mandolin.
All strings break.
Like
You can actually hear it now.
yes.
Did the notes sound clear?
They sound better than you remember.
Then, Alright, fine. I'll try it.
Apparently, artists do better when they're stoned.
Worked for fucking Jack Kerouac.
Did it though?
So
Alright.
what's the actual name? The
Head clear.
Head clear.
You have 3/4 of a bottle left.
Alright, I'll take some.
Millie's never had alcohol.
No, she's had alcohol, but not like a lot of it. Because it's. The alcohol that the group has is not like fruity, tasty cocktail alcohol, so
She's
there's
as much
no
of a bitch
desire.
as Jimmy is. Sorry, I just.
Whoa. I drink bourbon every single
Yeah, I was gonna
weekend.
say.
I just wanted to take a cheap shot. It was
My
funny.
first thought was like, do you know another Jimmy who only likes fruity drinks?
No, your reaction was all I needed. What the fuck?
Kevin puts his burger down and says he's just staring at his hands. And he says, They look like big, strong hands, don't they? And he just keeps staring out into the distance.
Who showed Kevin the never-ending story?
My dragon.
Yeah, right. It's like,
Alright, so it's both booze and weed, essentially?
No, it's like, it's not actually a drug. It's just some kind of chemical. Well, I guess it's a drug then. It's something that's in there. It's like CBD.
wait.
This is the drug.
So it's like weed without the loss of motor skills.
Gotcha. But not alcohol inebriation, then? Or
Oh, it's that too.
okay, but just less of the downsides.
Right. You're not going to get the crossfaded hangover
Yeah.
stuff. That's bad.
It's only the good stuff, man. Come on.
What do you think Alan Beaver
Millie
thinks?
orders like 2 hamburgers then, and just
Drunchies.
Huh?
You got the drunchies?
yes. Well, especially because she's been only eating candy because that's the only food she has on her person.
So you're vibrating?
Needs something savory and salty to
The
cancel
burgers
it.
are very good, and they have some kick to them.
Hate pepper jack.
Pepper jack's so good, though. You don't like pepper jack?
He
No,
does.
I don't
I
like
like
pepper
pepper jack.
You were shaking your head, so
I was shaking my head at you.
Yep.
got it. I thought it was in
All right, so yeah, she scarfs down 2 whole double burgers. Very hungry.
Okay.
very good.
So Deus and Sid.
Feeling okay, Dice?
Oh yeah, I'm doing okay, Professor. Kevin's very excited about his burger though, but he's gonna keep an eye on him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to keep an eye on him.
Oh yeah, I will. You can trust me, Professor.
Kevin, no, Dice. Well, yes and no. I'm not gonna try to dance around it. I'm not gonna be coming with you guys after this.
Is it because of what happened at the ferry place?
Yeah, partially, yeah. Look, I mean, I just went through this with Kevin. That might be why he seemed so out of sorts when we got back to the table. But yeah, I went beyond what I should have done, and I'm paying the price for that. And it's not something that's going to be fixable.
Are you sure? Because I could fix a lot of things.
You can fix a lot of things, Deus. But no, this is not something that I don't think anyone can fix. Mechanically, it's as if. Okay, you know your little clockwork cats and ants and that kind of thing?
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know how they have a fuel line that that brings them the power that they need to keep working.
Right.
And to improve that, you either give them a bigger fuel line, a bigger fuel tank, that kind of thing, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, what I did kind of put a pinch on my fuel tank. And it's not one that's going to release. And it might be for the best.
The best.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, because I think, well, I can tell you now that I'm happier than I've ever been. But I also think that it's time for me to step aside and for you all to show what you can do without me.
Okay, Professor. Well, I know you wouldn't say that lightly, because I know Kevin wouldn't let that go. It was like that one time you just wanted to go on your sabbatical for a couple of weeks. He was hounding you all the way to the Aetherite back in the village.
Yeah, I mean, trust me. Did he leave fingerprints on over? He was not overly enthusiastic about this idea.
Really? Because he always was slappy facey when he's happy.
This was angry slappy facey or upset slappy facey.
No.
Oh, well, that's not good.
But yeah, I think it's. Listen, I'm very proud of you. I'm proud of all of you, but what you've done out here is incredible, Deus. And I don't know if you plan on going back to Cliffside. I don't know if you plan on bringing Cliffside here. I don't know what you're going to do, but I think that's something that you should understand and remember is that you've grown beyond that.
I feel that way sometimes too. It's like we didn't really know what the world held, and now we're in this crazy place, and life is so different than we thought it was going to be. If I'm going to be honest, though, Professor, I hear what you're saying, and it really makes me both sad and happy. But when I thought you had died, I was really heartbroken, and I didn't know what to do. And luckily, Tavi was there, and he was optimistic. He said that, well, we should go back and check the ship, and then Millie was able to confirm that you were back on the ship with us. So I feel like it's going to be hard for us, but as long as we have our friends around us and our family around us, then we'll be okay. And for me, the most important thing is that you're happy. So,
Well, like I told Kevin, you guys know where I'll be, and I mean, I expect to see you guys. Hopefully, not too often when you need a little pick me up.
oh yeah, we'll get your clinic hours, and we'll be sure to stop by.
Just try to keep all the limbs because trying to reattach limbs is kind of finicky.
Yeah, Soul had a hard time that one time trying to help Kenji's friends, but oh hey, you know what? It's not so bad after all. Soul has sending, so he'll be able to message you every morning and every night. So we'll definitely keep in touch.
It's like I told Kevin. Part of growing and part of becoming, independent is knowing that you got to give each other a little space. So I'm going to give you guys some space. So I think it's a good idea to, reciprocate.
Right. Well, is it okay if I hug you?
Of course, it's okay if you hug me.
Okay, so I'm going to give Sid a really big hug, and I'm just going to whisper in his ear, thank you for everything.
More than
Days, it's nothing you ever have to thank me for. Just
Hug, stab.
do as well as I know you're going to do out there.
Well, you set us on the right path, so I'll make sure to keep everyone on it.
Don't be a stranger. I know not only me, I'm sure Sherbin would love to see you guys. I mean, mostly.
Yeah, no. We'll see
What's
what time
supposed to
brings.
I'm gonna have
For me
to.
out.
Well, yeah, but yeah. I'm gonna have to go. Well, I'm gonna have to tell everybody, but I wanted to talk to you and Kevin first. You guys, not that I don't love everybody else the same, but you guys were the first students I had. You know, I was barely old enough to like be a teacher, and you guys were in the first couple classes, so I'm always gonna feel a little different with you guys.
Yeah, no, I feel the same.
But come on, I don't want this to be a sad thing.
Oh,
Because
I
we're all still
understand.
here, we're all still, for the most part, healthy, and we got plenty of time ahead of us, all of us.
Yeah. No, you're right, Professor. You're right. Oh, I'm glad that you told me about this, though. I would have been upset if you just kind of walked off again. So.
Oh no, and I'm sorry that I put you all through that, but I didn't know any other way to make it work.
No, I understand, Professor. I understand.
I hope you're right. Send me letters, whatever you guys are doing.
I will. I'll write letters just like we used to.
Sounds good, Days. Do you want to go back to the restaurant, or do you want to head to the rooms?
I think I'm gonna wait down in the lobby of the rooms. I'll just wait for Kevin to come back.
Do you want
Sure
me
you said that, okay?
Do you want me to tell him you're waiting for him?
No, that's okay. You do what you're gonna do. I'm sure Sherbin's waiting for you. So.
All right, Days. I'll see you in the. Well, I'll see you. Now, while you're here, I'm obviously going to see you guys. So,
Yeah. All right, Professor. Well, just take care of yourself and get better.
I'll do the best I can, as always. I'll turn and head back towards the restaurant.
Then I'll keep going to the annex and just wait and sit by myself and think.
Okay. Does anybody else have anything that they wanted to do this evening while you're at the restaurant or before you get back to the annex?
Nope. Before Sid gets back, Kevin's gonna get up and say, "Hey, I'm sorry, I'm fine. I'm fine. I think I need to go train. I think you need a stronger leader. And if y'all feel like I'm not strong enough, I promise I'm gonna get stronger. Okay? Okay?" And you see like a very stern and sad face. Kevin looks very serious about his training. Also very high at the moment, but he looks serious. And he's gonna head back to the annex.
Millie, how much have you had of your drink?
A bit. I mean, yeah. I mean, as much as Soul would pour essentially.
Okay.
That'd be the limit there.
I mean, you own the bottle, so.
Yeah, I gave her a full glass, I would say.
Why do you think Kevin's acting all weird? It's very not Kevin. Un-Kevin-like behavior.
Maybe the drink did something to him. I don't know.
Am I acting in un-Kevin-like behavior?
I would say you're acting
I
very
mean-
Kevin-like. That's a good thing.
Hey,
Millie,
fuck off.
you've definitely known Kevin longer than I have, but
Jesus.
my experience with Kevin is to decide that there is no Kevin-like behavior; it just changes on the fly.
That's a very fair analysis. Oh, hey,
I
Sid,
mean,
you know
there's
I've
some
never-
generalizations, right? But
Oh, I said.
just never know what you're gonna get.
Oh, I didn't.
Hey, Tavi, can I try some of that stuff?
Some of what?
The fancy bottle.
Sure, I'll pour you a glass.
Oh,
No
no.
shots, just glasses at this table.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's
sit
like-
next to Kenji when I get back, and
Awesome.
You like it neat or over ice?
I don't think I have taste buds anymore. So I just like it in my belly at this point.
Millie is swaying.
I mean, that's her normal.
More
So
than normal.
swaying into the people next door.
Yeah, it's not just your tail; it's your entire body at this point.
Swaying with the tail.
Yeah. The tail. No, the tail's perfectly still. The rest of your body is swaying.
This doesn't feel quite right.
I'm gonna sit next to Kenji and say, well, I'm sure I don't need to tell you what's going on, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna be leaving them in your hands a lot sooner than we expected.
Finally taking my advice, are you?
Well, I don't have much of a choice anymore.
Yeah, I can see that. He kind of like taps your eye with the back of his knuckle. Does that hurt?
Yeah, it's still under there.
Good.
Saul's looking from across the table. Like, what the fuck are they doing?
Are y'all whispering?
So,
No.
Professor, you're finally thrown in the towel, retiring. Is that what this is coming down to?
I don't have a choice, but yes.
Hey, man,
I'm,
I think you deserve it. You know what? I'm gonna pour him a glass of the good stuff,
The what? The whiskey? Okay.
and then I'm gonna raise my glass. All right, to the professor's retirement, everybody.
Quick, I need more. No, Professor.
You already finished what Tommy put you?
Yes.
He's Sam.
Soul will pour just like a small.
You get
glass.
half
Well, okay.
Listen, just take care of each other while you're out there, all right?
Vegan head clear.
I think we can do that.
Do our best, as always.
And like I said, just try to keep the dismemberment to a minimum. There's not much I could do for that. Magically, it's kind of tough.
Well, Soul's got you covered there.
I didn't know that Sendu could reattach limbs.
Hey, Soul.
Sid, I take it you just told Kevin that you're retiring.
Yeah, I just told Kevin. Well,
There you go, Millie.
Kevin, he wanted to tell me about how my actions were selfish and unnecessary. But yeah, it led to that.
Well, not sure we'd all be sitting here without those actions. We might have come out with something, but
Either way, I mean, you guys will be all right without me. And Soul,
Professor.
I hope you know that you're more capable than you give yourself credit for.
Appreciate that, Professor. I'll use sending every day. Don't worry.
No, please don't.
Well, that's a relief.
Space, it's part of growth.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. It'll be tough without you around to believe in that, but I'll try and hold on to these words that you've given me.
You gotta let the baby bird fly the nest.
Wise Millie knows the deal.
I know all sorts of things right now.
Millie looks not Millie-like.
She does make a point to maintain a couple seconds eye contact with Sid, or 2-to-1 eye contact with Sid, and Sid would notice a rainbow sheen crosses her irises for a second. Yellow's a good color on you, Sid. You wear it well.
Is that happy?
It's the color of joy.
Well, I can only hope that you guys find the same soon.
bottle of it right here.
If it's all the same to y'all, I'm gonna head back and get some rest. I'm still kind of tired.
Sid, you just going to leave me here? I'm walking
Well,
back.
no, I assumed you were coming with me.
If I could stand up. Sol gave me a lot of
Um,
alcohol.
Come on, I'll help her up.
She like tries to stand up and falls back into the chair. I'm a lightweight.
Oh, I guess you guys can't leave.
Burdened by booze.
Pick me up before I throw up.
Yep, benefit of having more exercise. I pick her up and start heading back towards the annex.
So you all just watch Sid and Sherbin walk away, but to your horror, while you walk away, a meteor falls out of the sky. Oh my god, it's so perfect.
We helped you learn that spell, and this is how you repay us.
Meteor ticket, come on.
Or it's the red chocobo that kicked you in the chest. Stares you down, flies away.
I just hold my chest.
Jimmy got murdered by Red Comet again.
Oh, it was bad.
Okay, so anybody else want to do anything? Dickin calls out last call because the restaurant's closing.
I don't know what those words mean anymore.
Okay. It's very sad. Eat us, delete us. All right, so everybody gonna retire to the annex for the night?
Mm-hmm.
All right. After the last of you walks into the annex, we'll say it's Soul. The camera pans out and zooms a bit to behind one of the pillars, and a shadowy figure. Yep, I do believe I found them, and that's where we'll pick up next week.
New character, so sad.
What was that?
I said new character, so sad, but yay.
Oh no, Mike's done.
Oh, wait, what?
No.
Sid likes us. Sid likes us. Mike hates us.
It's done.
Yeah.
Kevin's broken.
Aw.
Welcome to the club.
I think that was a good send off for Sid.
I agree.
Nice.
Wait, are we losing Mike
No.
overall? What's happening?
Mike, I don't know. Are you going to be playing a new character, or are you done?
I have something in mind. I don't know the timeline for it, but I have something in mind.
Okay.
I'm sure it has nothing to do with that shadowy character that's standing outside.
No, that's
great.
the true send off for Sid.
Oh, hey.
Sid's not going to wake
Hi,
up tomorrow.
Stacy. I didn't know you were still here. John told us you were his friend. You're going to watch. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was great having you.
It's kind of a big role play session, so not a lot of combat.
Bunch of strangers pretending to be drunk.
Well, she thought it was just all combat, and I said, no, that's definitely not what it is. So, hey, I'm glad.
I'm glad you loved it. You're welcome to watch us anytime you want. We play every Tuesday at this time. Yeah. Oh, Eric. I thought that was Eric. That was you. What was I saying? That's it for tonight. I will see everybody next week. Just a bit of timeline. The last Tuesday of this month, I believe, is the 29th, or is it the 30th?
The 30th.
Well, at least 3 of us will be in Indianapolis, so we will not be playing that week. But I think we're good for every week other than that. Also, Jimmy is moving in 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, on the 25th. So if we're not playing the 30th, then that means I don't think I'm actually going to miss a session. So I do the
You'll be set
23rd,
up.
and then I should be set up by the night of the 6th,
Cool.
hopefully.
Oh, okay, cool.
Jimmy is going to be remote moving forward, except for when he comes to visit.
Yep.
Okay, awesome. That's sad, but this is good. Next week I won't be there because I'll be in the air. But just know Kevin's just going to be training. He's going to be doing push-ups, sit-ups, using his sword for the whole next session. Kind of ignoring the group and just working out, trying to get stronger.
Oh, they left on the ship. Where's Kevin?
Kevin should be working out with Omega.
Yeah.
We'll be back on Monday the 5th, right? You're coming back on the 5th, right?
Right, so then should we factor in not playing that session just from post-con?
Well, more often than not, I've been able to do the Tuesdays after coming back from a con. I was just wiped after this last one. So I think I'll probably still be good, but I will give you guys a heads up on whether or not we'll be playing
The 6th.
I'll let you know on Sunday.
Okay.
Because my flight is actually at a reasonable time on Monday, and I get back here at like 10 p.m. So
Gotcha.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to be too wiped.
I might actually miss that one because I checked it. I realized because Kyle's driving up with me to help move stuff. His flight back is on the 6th, but it's in the evening. I'm taking him to the airport.
And I'll be in Colombia, so I won't be joining that one.
Columbia?
Oh,
Yeah.
Why?
getting the good stuff.
It's teleperformance stuff, job stuff.
Yeah. I think Eric had a question about something.
What was Eric's question?
What?
Somebody had a
Yeah, you said something about Omega or something then?
Oh, me training
Oh.
with Omega. No, Kevin would probably train by himself.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Eric that said that. So.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I just said that Kevin could train with Omega. That's
Yeah,
all.
no, he's very quiet. More quiet than you've ever seen him.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Well,
Bye. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.
Drew made his cat girl character on Final Fantasy finally.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Has joined the right team.
And Twat Martin converted himself from an Aura to a Lalafell.
Yeah. I saw
Why
Lala.
did you do that?
Well, what I was going to put down like that's redundant, but all right.
Because it's black.
Yeah. He didn't want.
Yeah. No, he beat A Realm Reborn the other day. When you beat A Realm Reborn, you get a free Fantasia. Like they
Which is so good
Yeah.
that they
it
do
allows
that.
you to change your race and sex and all that. So we're like, oh, you could be part of the Lalafell crowd now, like because Jess and I were standing there with Lalafells, right?